Whoa.
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 Oh, I gotta turn stream down.
Anyway.
It's not even the channel where the hydrate can hurt me and I still felt pain. Thank you, Ford.
You are so trained at this point. You've been Pavloved so hard.
Yeah, it's bad. Anyway, hi chat.
So anyway, hi chat. Welcome in on this wonderful Monday. I hope you guys are having a great time and getting things accomplished and feeling, good. Welcome to... Oh, thank you for the small treasure.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Also, yeah, welcome in everybody. I do see that we have at least Evrior and Brett in here, along with all the players. So welcome in. We'll do the small treasure before we begin today.
Bless.
Yeah, welcome in. If you haven't already followed these wonderful streamers, which I know you guys all have, but I gotta say it anyway, you definitely should because they're fantastic. But anyway.
YouTube. VOD watchers.
VOD watchers.
Hog VOD watchers. Mr. DM, can I roll to steal your panties?
Oh my god, we're starting strong. Yes. Go ahead.
Always.
I have
So
the energy
welcome
of
in,
the gods.
Fraley.
Fun.
What a time to join for the first time was right there.
Welcome in, gamer. It's normal here.
It really is.
It's okay, I missed.
Hey, how's it
Mine
going,
normal.
Rizzo? Anyway. Well, I'm sorry you did not get them this roll, but as per off-screen agreements, you may still have a roll in the center of the session and at the end.
Yippee!
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. In any case, where are we at here? I don't really have any announcements other than, of course, there's a QR code underneath my giant head, which you can sign up to be a player in a campaign just like this. Scan that at any time and go check it out. I also have lots of other information and services available. Also, thank you, Evrior, for doing the shoutouts. And with that, we have
History check.
Pyrie and Mads up for a history check. What situation are you guys in? Let's see who has to.
Watch them
Do
both
that.
roll ones, which will net them
Oh my
a
God.
0. Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
think they both have negatives, right?
Whoa!
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they
both
do.
have negative.
Well, Pyrie, you are welcome to give the wonderful history, or not history, recap, and then if you need filler, you can phone a friend and or ask the DM, of course.
Okay, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, hold on. I gotta remember some of it. I can remember the order that some of this occurred in.
I mean, tell it out of order. We can double back. It's fine.
I'm thinking. I'm using all of my brain power right now.
You want me to get you? You want me to get you started? I can get you going.
No.
Okay,
I got
all
this.
right.
I got
Just
this,
wanna
I got
make sure.
this, I got this. Okay.
We woke up in the bakery.
So
What?
true. We woke up at the bakery. I turned into a dog. I almost turned into a horse, but I turned into a dog. Tried to get my plants back. They were mean. The guards were mean to me. Tried to grab me by the scruff of my neck, of my fluffy dog neck. We had to sneak out of the city. I peed on the guy's leg. I stole another one's boot.
Yeah.
Mads started a riot,
Yeah.
which may or may not have burned down the entire city. We don't know yet. Killed some guys, stole their armor. That happened. Snuck out the back door after the whole riot situation. Now we're lost in the jungle trying to get to a beach where we can maybe swim or boat to another island to run away from the people who are trying to murder us interrogate us? Who really knows? They're trying to steal my fruit. That's a thing. I have not forgotten about that. I'm still mad about the fact that I couldn't get my plants back.
I mean, they're still there in
And
theory.
we found lizards that might want to eat us a tiny bit.
Yeah, what, do you remember how those lizards looked? Because I can definitely
Iguanas.
remind
As in,
you.
like, the type of lizard? Because they were iguanas.
I don't know. It is lizard. It is lizard that wants to devour us. I don't know what more you want from me with that one.
Yeah, we're gonna
big
figure out what that
chompers.
tongue do.
Yeah.
Rather not.
Also, Pyre's going all.
But Mads, you
Yeah.
got along so well with the snakes last time. I think you're really a
Yeah.
reptile person, actually. Get in there.
And
Oh.
Pyre's is mildly terrified, but also mildly excited because those are some really spiky fangs and some really nice, like. That can make some cool armor or some
Yeah.
really cool other things. Hee hee ha ha.
You got nice skin.
Yeah.
I think
Anyways,
that was a pretty solid recap. I don't think you guys missed anything. Yeah, you went to both gates, caused a riot, left for the jungle. Had
piss
some...
on a guy.
Yep.
You
Stole
did,
another guy's
you did
food.
piss on a guy, that's right. I
did.
did neglect to remember that bit.
I peed
Yeah,
on someone.
We did some like Metal Gear / Assassin's Creed role play last session for sure.
Yeah, it was
Now we're
great.
lost in the jungle. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
be fun.
yeah.
Mhm.
Good recap. Very good recap. And then, of course, the new implementation of the rule. You get an extra D4 on any roll you like in this session, which y'all have to remember to do if you say your favorite portion of the previous session. If anything stood out as entertaining or
Stealing a
memorable.
guy's boot and then fucking breaking his foot, dude, in the process because that shit was funny.
Oh, yeah, he rolled bad, I think. Or you rolled good, I can't remember.
He rolled so bad, and it was so good for me.
D4.
I think Liari would have liked the like anvil moment we had in the house with the ambush where she got to bash two dudes' heads in with like a giant boulder type. That was like, I don't know. She probably would have enjoyed that.
We can remember it as anvils, honestly, because like I didn't hear that, or I totally would have done it.
Sure. And then, but me personally, I just like the fact that we kind of got to fit in some like wacky chaos a little bit for everybody.
True.
Yeah.
Good stuff. D4.
I think
needed
mine was probably starting the riot. Especially because, like, we were talking about it, and, like, it basically was gonna happen, and then we pivoted at the last second. I felt like it was, just, like, I don't know, a great victory to have it actually happen. No edge.
Hell yeah.
of it.
Hell yeah.
We started a riot and then we zipped out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No repercussions.
Come on,
for that.
chat.
What?
All you emo people in the chat, sing it with me. Let's start a riot. Da-na-na-na-na. A riot. Okay, anyway.
Here, wait, we got it. They're riots.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Amazing. Anyway.
Right. Anyway, good stuff.
And now we're going to
D4.
die.
Yeah, so you guys made your way into the, excuse me. You guys made your way into the jungle as night had begun to set, and you searched for a practical location at which to camp for the evening, being a couple hours away from Silversong, as well as even at this distance and even through the foliage itself, you can still see the what you can only assume to be fires and flames coming from the city of Silversong left in your wake as you escaped. And then as you found a camping site, you started to kind of explore it and ran into two large lizard iguana creatures. One significantly larger than the other, though the picture does not portray that properly. That is a detail. The reddish one being a significant amount broader and more musculature, whereas the bluish white one is more sleek, if you will, and a slight bit smaller. With that, I believe you guys tried to get into cover. Joe failed miserably, as I recall.
Yep.
The rest of you, I think, managed to kind of get back there. I think Mads wasn't able to get there as well.
I think it was, one
It
of
was-
them. I was
yeah.
hidden, and then a bunch of people were close, and Joe just stood there.
Joe just stood there because Joe.
He's having a hard time. He's sick or something. He failed his con save. We don't know what happened. He's
So,
dead. I don't know.
Currently, let's see. Let's see how this is gonna go.
What's that mean? Can we get our small treasure
Oh yes, we got to do the small treasure.
before we
Thank
get
you.
sucked into dying?
Thank you for that reminder. We absolutely must provide our players with a small treasure.
Yippee! It'll be a surprise tool that'll save us later.
Huh?
I'm sure it'll be a surprise
Ooh.
tool that'll kill us later, but sure.
7.
Lucky number 7.
Out of
Sure,
100?
maybe.
I don't know.
Well, normally the the lower the value on a D100, the better. But I set it up the opposite for that for the roll
No.
table, so
I've
it's-
noticed.
kind of funny. It's also not really set up in any particular fashion because there's good shit mixed in. Just you get stuff.
Oh.
Anyway, this one's not all crazy. Not crazy at all. You find. Let's also see who finds it. Hang on. Liari, you find 4 copper pieces in your pocket that weren't there before. Enjoy.
Yo! Feels like the last time I did laundry, someone like shoved it in there for some reason. I don't know.
Just like
It's like the reverse of what happens because usually you lose like change in the laundry machine, but now I'm like gaining change. I don't know. I tried.
you're where all the odd socks end up, honestly.
Oh God.
So As you
were not
guys-
in memory with that.
Oh, no.
what?
Damn. Now my
Well-
brain's not gonna wanna.
No, we're okay. We're gonna fight some lizards. Want to
Okay,
fight some
okay.
lizards? Let's fight some lizards.
I would love to fight lizards, but now I have a really strong urge to watch Halloween Town. Anyways.
Yes.
Man.
So
Anyways.
at this point, the giant lizard creatures begin making their way, stalking one step at a time towards Mr. Joe.
Aw.
This
Oh.
one begins walking one step at a time towards this tree line, whereas the red one just takes a step forward, seemingly not noticing the rest of you. Only Joe.
No!
You may do things in this time frame. I'm just telling you how it's going, and you can intervene at any given moment, if you like.
I'm assuming we're fighting this unless anyone wants to do something silly.
I don't know how else to navigate this without fighting it.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything silly for this.
All right. Does anybody want to go first and lay down some minis before I just start swinging? Because Joe's approaching.
Joe's gonna die.
What? All right. What's everybody's question?
my very important question is, because I'm assuming they are beasts.
They
Technically-
would be considered beasts, yes.
Fantastic. Can I talk to them?
You can try.
You can absolutely attempt to. Please give it your best shot. How are you going about that?
Doesn't Sunny have to dispel the wild shape to use the
This
spell?
is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Also
very
would
true.
have to reveal themselves as well.
I'm pretty sure I load like kind of ass anyways, and was just like standing behind a bush. So like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna notice me anyway. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna obviously undo the me as wolf. Haha hee hee.
Okay. Dog is gone. You are just
No
Pyrie
more-
now.
I am just Pyrie. Okay. And then Yippee Skippy. It's a ritual passive, so I don't have to use things.
As a point of interest, rituals take 10 minutes to cast.
We don't have 10
so-
minutes.
Hold on.
We have at best like 30 seconds.
Yeah, anything ritual is considered a 10-minute time to cast said spell.
You would think, but I know some of them are instantaneous. So. Wait, hold on. Here is.
Do you have it prepared?
Haha! Yes. Because I
Not-
have a
not
ritual
the-
thingy.
Oh,
I have the
didn't mean
ritual thingy,
ritual.
but I also have a prepared spell speak with animals.
That'll do.
That is the same thing. That is the exact same thing. Cast spell.
First level ritual spell.
So we'll pretend the ritual thing didn't happen.
Oh, I'm reading the current one, yeah. It can be cast
Yeah,
as a
but-
ritual or as a okay. Alright. Good stuff, good thinking, good going. Here we go. Alright. So for the duration you can verbally communicate with beasts. So
Fantastical.
do you
So
say
they're
anything? What do you do?
They're focused on Joe, right?
They are.
You gotta annoy them to death.
Annoy them to death?
That's what you wanted to speak to
You
them
can
for?
certainly try.
You're gonna go full like, oh my god, so like yesterday, you'll never guess what happened. Oh, and today was the
I'm trying to think
craziest
like what I
day.
want to even say. Just,
Everyone
like,
make a perception
this would
roll.
be funny. I just thought, haha, this would be really funny. If I did this. If I did this thing.
What are you rolling?
Perception.
What are we initiating?
Maths?
Oh.
Oh, wait. No.
What?
That's
Okay, I
zero.
rolled.
I don't know why I always think the yellow one is Anna and the purple one is you. I don't know. I
Is
don't
it
know
because
why
I'm a
this is-
banana?
As you
Probably.
all focus on the big red one, you happen to lose sight of the little blue one as it disappears into the foliage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
Either
Kyrie's-
talk or I'm gonna set it on fire.
Please don't set it on fire yet. Kyrie's gonna like kind of pop out of the bush that she was
Uh-huh.
like awkwardly standing in and just be like, "Oh my god, I am so sorry."
Did you say that at the big one?
Yep.
It's gonna stop mid. It was literally about to pounce on Joe, who is currently standing as still as a statue. And right in like that mid motion where it's all the muscles are rippled on its front legs and it's about to hurl itself forward, it hears you and it turns slowly in your direction.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We did not mean to disturb your nest. We will quietly leave. We're just traveling to the beaches. We're just trying to get around this. There's We're very sorry to have disturbed your territory. We can leave. Just awkwardly smile at them.
I need to see a thing.
Whoa!
Fine. You leave this one. And the rest of you may leave.
Sorry, but we can't leave that one. He's kind of our pet, and he kind of came off the leash, and we kind of need to get him back. We need him to come with us. I can leave you, fruit?
A fruit? He'll take a step forward at you. That shall not feed me and my mate.
Question.
Answer.
I'm assuming we just hear gibberish this entire time? Like we don't...
Yes. So Mads, Liari, and Joe, you all hear coming from Pyrie and from the Grimclaw, like a lot of growling and snorting and hoofing and it sounds like Pyrie. You know when somebody barks back at a dog and the dog barks back? That's what's happening, but like I don't know, it feels weird.
Because I was like very mostly stealthed, even though it probably knows I'm here, can I try to move closer to Joe without like aggravating it, just in case?
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay. You can attempt to move if you'd like. Are you trying to do so stealthily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Get closer to Joe and not provoke the funny big thing.
Pyrie, you hear tell your friends to hold still if they value their lives.
Pyrie's gonna do the funny, like, you know when like you see the funny things in the movies where people are like hold their hand with like the fist to like stop, like telling people to like not, like they're surrounding people to like not move.
Yeah,
That thing, because I don't remember if we're still linked in the brain. Are we still linked to the brain?
I feel like we're not.
I want to say
it should be for the rest of the day, because the last roll was like, the last roll was like massive. It was something like 7 hours or something.
That was 7 hours in the city, wasn't it? Like at the beginning, like right before you left the bakery.
It was like
right?
in the beginning.
It was somewhere. I'm trying to remember because I wrote it down, but I just specifically remember. Well, we have it for the rest of the day, and you were like, yep.
Yeah. I do remember that. Objectively, even if you had taken it at the bakery and made your way out, you'd probably be on the dredges. So I'll say for the intent of this particular situation, you have it, and I will track it more thoroughly in the future.
I mean, I did, and then you deleted the rolls. I literally wrote it down.
I'm so sorry. It's because I was doing test rolls.
That's fair. You know what? I'll just start writing it in the notes instead.
Oh, there
probably.
You go.
Yeah, if I can't.
So anyway,
yeah.
So anywho.
Okay, so I will do both then. I will like mentally scream, "Do not move," and also do the funny visual hand thingy.
visual hand thingy.
He's
the thing, you know?
He's gonna start casually stepping forward. He's no longer in an attack formation necessarily, but he is
Okay.
extended to his full 4-legged height and begins to stalk towards
Pyrie
you.
has some specific things.
Okay.
Okay, if the fruit that I have doesn't interest you, I have two things that I can definitely do for you. I can either help find additional food source for you, or I have the ability to make the plants and foliage that are in this area far larger / more lush, so it is a more protected area for you and your mate.
Okay. Why should we search for more food when food has come to us? And my mate and I need no further protection. As he takes another step forward and starts to kind of circle you.
I'm not sure if you're aware, though, but there is a city of others like ourselves that are far more terrifying, though, that will annihilate anything in their path, and their city is burning. So there is a likelihood that it would spread here, or the others would come here, endangering your nest, not just be food.
He kind of like looks up into the tree line and puts 2 and 2 together with the light. I need to see how smart he is. Hang on. Okay, smart enough. Great.
Awesome.
So, you're saying, would you say they'll flee from fire?
Yes.
And they'll run right into the jungle?
Yes.
And you're telling me they're stronger than you?
There's definitely a lot more of them.
All the more to eat.
I could reinforce your nest area and your territory so it makes it harder for them to move, so they're just sitting ducks when they come in.
Roll persuasion.
I almost clicked the wrong thing.
I suppose if we didn't have to hunt the food. He's gonna kind of look over at the rest of you and kind of flick his like lizardy tongue out, you know, like a snake thing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And how would you do such a thing?
The funny thing. Where the hell's the funny thing? Please hold. I have to remember what the hell the name of this thing is, because I know I have it. I just don't know what freaking thing it is.
That's also fair. Also, other players, anything you want to do, or are you just waiting to see how this unfolds?
I'm afraid to do anything because I don't want to die. So I'm just watching and doing the thing in the cartoons where I'm just watching side to side as they talk, like my whole head's moving.
I love that it's also in growls and grunts, so it just looks like it's circling Pyrie maliciously currently. Like it's eyeing up dinner.
Right, and I'm kind of just... I was told not to move, and I'm kind of just waiting for the whole I'm assuming we're gonna fight it regardless, but I've noticed that they're talking. So like, I don't know. So I'm just like readied, but I'm not aggressive because I don't want to provoke it.
Are you holding a readied action?
Say that differently. It didn't like my brain was like
Yeah. Are you're ready for action, but like, what are you waiting on? What's your trigger and what is your response? Which also
realistically, if it just looks like it's gonna lunge, I'm gonna go. It's go time because like I'm tensed right now, but I'm not looking aggressive. And more so, I was worried about Joe because I know Joe's fucked up. Everybody else is fine, and Pyre's doing something to it. So I don't know. They're talking, but I'm just ready. I'm still assuming a fight's gonna happen. That's all I'm ready for.
They roll.
That would be the same way, just ready to cast something.
All right, what are you prepared to cast? It is if you guys are, because like if you're holding the action, then you'll need to have a particular action selected, and then a particular trigger prepared, which could be it attacks Pyre, or it gets close enough for you to touch it, and then you would trigger your reaction. You do not have to do that. That's just if you wanted to.
Yeah, for me, it's just if it ever looks like it's gonna lunge again or like attack, it's Soul Dagger on save. That's what it's called, right? Hold on.
Got it. Okay.
What is it? Psychic Blade. I always say it wrong every time. Every time. Not even once.
Good enough.
Dude.
How about you, Mads? Any particular thing?
Yeah. I'll be ready to cast Command.
Ooh. Is that on anything or just a humanoid? I'm actually unclear.
On
a creature.
Say.
It is a creature. So yeah, that'll count. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I was gonna do another one, but it said humanoid, and I was like, I don't think that's gonna work.
No, that will work. All right, triggers are set. Pyre, what's the funny thing that you found?
The funny thing that I found that I have is called Overgrowth.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay.
And it's just a general transmutation. It does not require concentration from what I can see. So it is something that I can just do and have.
Is it a spell?
And it is a spell. It is a 3rd level spell. Overgrowth. Technically, it's plant growth, but there's 2 options with it. So I can either do enrichment or overgrowth. Overgrowth being choose a point within range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius sphere centered on that point become thick and overgrown. A creature moving through that area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. You can exclude 1 or more areas of any size within the spell's area from being affected. So my idea was ask them where the center of the nest is and then just like, exclude that a little bit of that and then just, big sphere of overgrown plants for them to wiggle through. Smiles.
All right. And I presume you explain this to him.
Yes. I would, yes.
Okay. This does sound promising. But I shall go hungry tonight.
What if I cast the spell and then we hunt for you for the night in exchange for our lives? And then everybody is happy. Except from the other people who will get eaten, but that's besides the point.
Sorry, I missed everything. I missed the specific word of the thing you offered him.
I offered to, for us to hunt him dinner.
Oh, okay,
for the night.
Got it.
And, then everybody's happy aside from, the other people who will eventually get eaten, but that's besides the point.
This deal works, though. Is he smart enough? Let's see. He is not. He is not.
Son of a bitch.
Then I
Tis the way of talking.
expect dinner soon. I'm hungry.
Awesome. Would you like me to cast the overgrowth now?
Yes. Cast now. Make magic. Make
Can you
home.
Can you just show me the center of your nest so I can appropriately size it?
He's just gonna lead you over to a general central area, which he will wait until you have moved with him as well.
Okay.
Does the rest of the party maintain?
Yeah, I'm gonna scream to them and Brain, do not move. Brain screams, do not move.
Pyre's gonna die. Pyre's gonna die.
Here. This is nest. Make.
Okay. I'm gonna step here. Sorry, hold on. Just measuring something really quick. I'm gonna step next to him over here. And then cast overgrowth. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
So I'll say for all intents and purposes,
Large.
you would leave the way that this map is set up. I would say you'd leave the pathways and the open area, and the rest of it would be overgrown. Unless you have a particular way you want to do this.
It just kind of... It's larger than your map. I will say that.
It sure is. Yeah, that's why I was making that assumption. Where is the...
Hold on.
There it is.
Did it do the thing?
I'm gonna get rid of that measurement. But yeah, the whole map and any portion that you do not want.
I clicked the thing again. You might have to delete this again.
Oh, that's okay. Just place it. I got you.
Oh, apparently right clicking allows me to not. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Okay, so it'd be a small patch around the center where we're standing.
Mm-hmm. That would be on.
And then... Oh. Yeah. Like a little bit further below me, south.
Whoop. Something like that.
Yeah, so...
Are you leaving a path in and out?
There would be... Yeah, a path in and out. Of Yeah, that works.
Cool. Just the one path in and out then?
Just the one.
All right. Noted. So, as you press your hands into the dirt and push your druidic energy outwards into the soil, into the trees, into the plants surrounding you in the humid, misty air, the entirety of the group, including you two and the party, all watch as the forest begins growing thickets and vines at an incredible pace, to the point where the entire area is surrounded in this circular-esque, almost impenetrable fortress of vines, spines, tangly roots and leaves, to the point where you can't really see through it very well, let alone move through it. So you now have left this central area that is in yellow, clear, and the Grimclaw has a nest of sorts that is safely entrenched.
Fantastic. Look at him and just be like, and kind of, what do you think?
What does he think?
I don't know. Does he have a thought?
Wow. He fucking loves it.
Oh,
Absolutely loves that shit so much. And begins
Amazing.
looking around in awe.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I like. This will be good. I can protect from other predators. I can capture. I can lure. I can corral my prey into my own home. This is good. This is good. Now, you shall supply me with dinner.
Yes, we will hunt you dinner and bring back as much as we can.
I shall keep one of your herd here, and if you do not return, I shall eat them. He's gonna wander and look like very directly at each one of you in the line, and you can hear him going like sniffing and looking at you.
Sniff, sniff.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, no. Oh, buddy, no. So at this point, you want to see what Joe rolled?
I'm terrified to even fucking
Oh,
look or
Joe.
know.
Oh, he's not in communique, yeah?
He's in, is not in the brain thingy? I don't remember.
Nope.
No, I can only do up to 2 creatures besides myself.
And we
Son
were
of a
afraid
bitch.
to move and talk.
Yeah, we couldn't really.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
No
Yes.
fucking way, dude.
Joe!
Oh, but he crit.
He rolled a 1 and then immediately crit. So, as the Grimclaw makes its way, it starts sniffing the members of the party and walking up and down the line as if eyeing up his next meal.
Yeah, to be fair, we didn't know what it was doing either. We
No,
weren't
yeah.
a part of that at all. So
The Grimclaw gives a little like tongue out sniff, and at that moment, Joe panics and does that forward slash as you unsheath your blade. The
Jesus
Grimclaw
Christ.
is caught very off guard and gets a good under the jaw slice. For anyone holding a reaction, this is your trigger.
yep, it sure is. And
Sorry.
so my stuff goes.
The only failure on this situation would have been a nat 1, and I'm so sorry, by the way, Pyrie. Because
I
you
worked
did,
okay.
so hard for this.
you did so
You did
good.
so good.
Well,
Well,
I said this is gonna be what I did.
You
so
were like this close to getting out of this.
Okay.
All right. Mads, you cast command on the big red one, yeah?
yeah.
All right. Oh. Damn. And Liari, what were you doing as well? So I make sure I get these in the proper, the best order for the crew.
sure. It was just psychic blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say the moment, because you're closer to Joe, I'll say the moment that Joe moves, you move and make your attack, followed very closely by Mads, who casts command on it. So go ahead and make your attack against the Grimclaw for me, would you?
I did.
Oh,
does a 21 hit, Mr. DM?
It sure does.
Can I throw my sneak attack damage on that as well?
I would say yeah, sneak attack counts. Yeah. Ooh,
okay.
That's hella good sneak attack. All right, let me apply all this damage real quick.
Yeah. A crit, Joseph. Me for a lot, and then whatever the Mads is the command.
Honestly. No way, is that right? 15.
Did I one-shot it?
No. I think I applied stuff twice, actually. Hang on, I gotta do the math manually. 16, 31.
Well, Joseph should have been twice, right? If it's crit.
It did count twice.
Okay, so 14 plus 9 plus...
It's 31.
15.
Okay, I fixed it proper. I fucked up applying the damage. However... Let me also do the command bit here, and let's see if that functionally works. Ooh. Alright. He does make his saving throw on command, unfortunately. So, Joe panics, slicing forward with his blade, catching the underside of the jaw of this Grimclaw, right where that soft flesh is, you know. At that exact moment, you see him unsheathing his sword, Liari, and you go with those psychic daggers, and you go for that stab right through the shell on the side of the head as he's sniffing towards where Joe is, just barely starting to react to his blade being drawn. And Mads, as soon as you see these two go, you hold your Lotus and cast command. However, the creature seems to just be too wildly taken aback and does not heed your command. At this point, you do see there is quite a significant amount of blood that has dropped on the ground in front of the Grimclaw. And you can hear him just angry and snarling as he backs away. Well, actually, he can't back away because we're in combat, but he would back away. That being said, this also happens because this was a reaction as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's behind me, isn't it?
It's gonna be fucking nasty, and I need to see something. Hang on. Okay, well, that's happening.
Please hold, because technically speaking, if it's right behind them, it's in my thicket.
Well, as long as it's within this yellow circle, it's
We don't know where it is. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, but like if it's in the yellow thicket, I would assume it'd be visible at this point, considering how large they are.
I don't know, they
That's
like
fair
disappeared.
point. Actually, you bring up a good point. This one doesn't have the ability I thought it did, so it will lurch, but it's not going to reach you. The other one has the ability I was thinking of.
Where is
so
it?
Its held reaction is useless.
Oh.
So with that in mind, would
Cool,
everybody like to roll initiative?
Yeah, I sure do. Come on, give me that like 40 or some shit.
Pyre is also gonna scream in like mind nonsense of just like, I almost had that.
That's fair.
Okay, then I'll scream back. Okay, but what do you want Joe to do? He doesn't know what's going on. I almost smacked it too. It was sniffing me.
All right. Combat begins. Mads, you are first to move. Oh.
I did not expect to go first. Give me a second.
The way I wanted like a 40 initiative and I got last.
Yeah, that's rough, yo.
R.I.P. my DPS, bro.
Rip.
Okay. We're gonna do I'm within range, so I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead.
Ooh. Okay, alright.
Ding dong. Oh, I don't have a ding dong. Chat, remind me to get a ding dong sound.
Reroll me 2d12s. Because
Just
if
Toll
it's
of the Dead again.
if it's damaged, it takes more damage.
Mm.
Hell yeah! Look at that shit. That's
Ooh.
nasty.
Good one. We love that.
That's so nasty. He does have to make a wisdom saving throw. Ooh, that was close. All right, he fails.
Man.
Fails and takes 18 points of damage.
Huge. Let's go, Mads.
Huge.
Big Mads.
Can I
Big
do
Mads
it?
moves.
Can I do it again?
Was that a cantrip?
Yes.
Okay, then you may cast, by exchanging your movement, a regular spell, not a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, one cantrip, one regular spell per turn is the way I'm gonna roll this moving forward. I don't know if I said that before, but we're doing that now. I'm gonna
Understood.
put that in the notes.
Really, like we talked about it before, but it hasn't really been an issue.
Okay, well, this feels fitting because I do it every single time. I'd like to blind them.
This is becoming a very classic Mads move, honestly.
I am the support.
Good. Yes. Yes. Good.
Oh, I need to actually roll. Hang on.
Wow.
Wow.
No.
Wait,
okay.
I have it now. I don't even know why I
Maybe
said
you've been
it.
able to smell yet.
So
He does not like my magic.
the as you lean out and cast Toll the Dead, you hear a doo. To you sounds loud, but to the Grimcrawler in front of you, it looks as if it's being shaken to the core, and you watch as it kind of squats and falls down, sort of catching itself halfway to the ground, as it seems to be way more damaged than it expected in such a short period of time. And then you tried to follow up by blinding it, but it managed to shake off your magic.
And I
I-
think that concludes my turn.
That was a good turn, honestly. You guys hit up pretty good so far.
Yee.
Yippee.
Yippee!
Doesn't take an action, right?
What doesn't?
What?
Talking.
You can say about a sentence or so with a free action. Usually it's pretty lenient.
Okay, cool. Because I feel like while she's attacking, she's gonna be like, "I am so sorry. I did not intend for this to happen. I swear this was not what I had planned."
Kyrie, best customer
But with-
service.
She's just
Smacking you in the face, like beating the shit out of you. Like,
I am
hope
so
you
sorry.
stay. Like, what?
I am so sorry. I did not mean for this to happen.
Fucking amazing.
But at the same time, she's also going to, you know, see what her lovely friends have started. Why can't I click on you, little lizard?
Do you
And she's
have
just-
Do you have the person selected in the top left corner? The token selection?
Huh? What?
Like, you can't select the lizard.
Yeah, I was just trying to click on him. That's all. It was
Oh.
just being goofy.
Got you.
Yeah, so I could attack him. Anyways, and while she's saying that, she's also, scorching ray.
Yeah. We probably need that here, not gonna lie.
Okay. All right. So you got to roll it for each one because each one has a different attack roll. So I remember we had to do this funny last time too.
Right. And I don't remember how we did it last time. How do I do it again?
I just had you manually roll it last time.
Oh, right, because I had to do the doesn't consume spell slot. That's what I had to do.
Right. Yeah. Damn.
These dice are teasing me.
Hot
Jeez.
fucking damn.
Jeez.
Huge.
Pyre,
I know
as
what
you
we're having for dinner.
as you go, I'm so sorry about this. I didn't mean for this to happen this way. As 3 bolts of fire just blast out from you, smashing into and blasting off of the Grimclaw. Like, most of it hits the fleshy underbit. You can hear it writhing and screaming and roaring and growling as some of the sparks and bits fly off around into the forest around you, or around the Grimclaw. None of it
If there's
catches.
any animators. No?
None
Oh,
of it
God.
catches. Nope. But you do
Did it-
see that Grimclaw kind of drop down a little bit on all of its legs. It just sort of struggles to stand there. It is looking pretty beat to hell already. You guys have pushed in so much damage so quickly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anything else, Pirate?
The way this is us with every fight you've ever put us in that's supposed to be harder, and we just are like,
And it just
okay,
never
but,
is harder. It's pretty great,
okay,
honestly.
but crits. Okay, but we
like these are not fights that are, I mean, they're not like you guys are fighting, you know, a god, but they're not easy fights. It's just
I
you
believe
do
you.
real good right off
Yeah.
the bat.
It sure is the one thing we excel at, which bless, because we would be dead 10 times over by now.
Except for that one combat.
Yep.
We struggle with large groups. Otherwise, we do great.
Any other moves?
Have we
there,
had
Mike?
larger groups? I mean, I think at most we fought is like
I think
what, 4 or
Mads
5?
means the
The one
end of our
time-
tutorial when
yeah,
we
the
died.
slaver.
Yeah, the one
warehouse.
time we died.
Do you remember when you ran away and we died?
Large groups. Sorry.
Thinking about, I'm like, we had a large like group. Right? Oh no, wait, I was fucking around on a boat. Never mind. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. That's. Anyways,
Yeah.
wait, whose turn is after mine?
The lizard, I think.
Did you end your turn?
No, I'm thinking because I only did the one thing and
Yep.
brain.
So since you
Brain-
cast an
brain
actual
thought.
spell, you can cast a cantrip,
Mhm.
or you know, do other things.
Also, side note, if there's any animators in chat, I will 1000% pay you to just animate this fight in like those funny cartoon styles, because the way I just want that for me so bad. I think it's so funny what's happening right now. Just
And-
start to finish, this fight is insane.
Also, I definitely made a thing, chat. I hope you enjoy.
Hey, oh, memes, let's go.
I had a moment and I was like, done. Easy.
Yeah, you should put that on. Oh, you did. Amazing. Check out that. Peep that Mimi in the upper right hand corner chat.
It's the way we started off the fight, or started off this entire thing with "I'm so
I
sorry,"
should put it
and we're
right here.
ending with "I'm so sorry."
I didn't mean for this to happen. I was genuinely trying to end things peacefully.
Yeah, you
For
did your
once.
best. Yeah. You were
All
so
right.
cool.
Thank you. I was trying so hard.
Yeah.
I thought of that shit on the fly too. I'm proud of myself on that one. Fucking Joe.
Man, which one of us is
We're
he gonna
gonna
go
die now.
for? Surely
I
he's
know.
not.
He actually gets an attack. I think we're gonna die.
Hopefully he doesn't want to.
Surely
How
not.
smart is he?
We've already
Wow.
established kind of.
I love
Yeah.
it. Lord.
Let's go. I'm gonna give it this. Because that's good for us.
All right. 1, 2, 3,
Lord have
4.
mercy.
Marked. 4 it is.
Oh. Who's 4?
Okay.
Oh no.
It's
for
going
Oh my
to
god, is that
take,
Joe again?
for its first action, it will take a crushing bite at Mads.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus fuck.
You just
A lot of
have a
dice.
thing for little. Oh.
Mads might get eaten.
I might get eaten.
The giant
might-
maw reaches forward and grasps you, giving you a little shake before you can get it off. And it pierces through the armor that you have just enough that you can feel the sharp fangs kind of leeching into your internals. Because I assume a 23 hits. I didn't actually check.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I think that's a dumb question, but sure.
No, we gotta ask. Well, you go ahead and apply that damage for me.
If I have to.
Nothing I have to. Please.
See, because again, I'm just imagining this animated now, and we were all just sitting here like laughing 2 seconds ago, and then Mads got bit in half. We're like, oh. And that is so funny to me.
Joe's gonna have to whittle me a peg leg at this rate.
And that's what Joe's for. He's good at whittling.
So
All right.
true. Peg leg of friendship. Let's go.
At
Oh,
this
friend.
point, after biting Mads and releasing, you watch as it starts to dig into the ground, throwing tons of dirt sideways, left, right. You have to shield your eyes for a moment. It burrows into the ground.
That's annoying.
Joe's turn. Who is currently... He's now looking around very wildly, looking for the next one. He's gonna run over. Mads, are you okay? Are you okay?
Joseph, we're in the middle of a battle. Honey, get
I'm gonna-
ready to fight.
I feel like I'm in shock probably, so I'm just gonna look at him and I'm just gonna look at my wounds and I'm just gonna look at.
Not being able to see any obvious threat at the moment, Joe will make it a point to walk not around the thicket, but like past Mads and try and put himself in between Mads and any danger that comes up. That is Joe's turn.
Aw.
Liari,
Cute.
you
I'd
did
like to
roll
climb
higher.
a tree, Mr. DM.
You rolled higher than the other Grimclaw, so there's that.
Oh. I can't even see it in the list, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, I know. It doesn't come up until its turn order has been revealed. I think currently it's technically
Oh.
hidden because I have it underground.
Oh, that one's underground too? Bitch. Alright. Yeah, I'd like to climb a tree though. For sure. We're right next to a tree. I want to climb that hoe. I'm getting the fuck off the ground.
Bet.
Ain't no way.
Okay.
Yeah, get me out of
All
here.
right. Acrobatics. Give it to me.
Mhm.
You should not fail, honestly. I jinxed you. I jinxed you so hard, and I am so sorry.
I just...
I'm so sorry.
It's Mr. DM's fault.
I just am like... Does it even matter if I add my bonus thing to that?
A 1 is a fail regardless. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
like-
So, as you try and climb the tree in front of you, it apparently has been the scratching post of these creatures and has no grip as you
Yep.
run up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And break my leg or something? Like what?
No, I would say you just kind of fall on your ass.
Just- I'd like to stab the tree, Mr. DM.
You know what? For
Illustration.
shits and giggles, roll for attack, honestly, because I cannot wait for this one.
Just, I'll use my psychic blade.
I
to
want it to
disappear
be a
anyway. I
1
just-
so bad. All right, you hit the tree. The tree
Yup.
does not scream because it is a tree.
Yeah.
Fucking can't.
I'll say, for all intents and purposes, you want to have stood up, and you use your bonus action to stand.
Please. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This has been a very progressively useful turn.
I think
I'll
so.
just end my turn.
I'm
I don't think I
sorry.
can do anything, and I'm just mad.
So sorry.
You fucking cannot.
Well, this one rolled so bad on initiative it loses out on one of its abilities, so that's kind of a sad thing. Pyrie,
Yes.
you can hear rumbling, but you can't quite place which direction it's coming from. As a creature bursts from the ground behind you in a splay of dirt and rocks, as it rains on you, it leaps over on top of you and goes to bite you.
Okay.
Did that thing hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and apply that damage, would you?
I think it's this button.
Thank you. You can still understand them. And it screams, "Liar! Traitor!" as it bites into you and throws you back onto the ground, like into a standing position. And Bap. All right, Mads, round 2. You are up.
Aren't you electric boogaloo?
Man. I'm thinking. I'm like too far. I guess I could move, but
Yeah, you have movement.
How many squares can I move again?
You can check by in your like top
Probably
right.
up to 30 if I had to guess.
How come you have
30 is
that?
standard.
Oh no, I know why you have that. You can move 40, which is 8 squares.
You are a speedy little guy. What the hell?
Fastest fucking halfling in the West.
Sanic.
Okay. That should be close enough, I think.
Sure.
Sure. I'm gonna hit the little sleek one with
Okay, go for it. What you
Beast.
doing? Toll of the Dead.
Yippee!
All right.
Same thing again, two
Money.
12s.
No, because this one is not
Oh.
damaged. It takes the D12s when they've received damage, but if they have not yet received
Oh.
it, then they only take D8s.
Hmm.
But you do manage to get the toll on it. It fails its save, and you watch as that, or you hear as that bell rings again, and you watch as it quivers as the ringing seems to shake it to its very foundation. It is now hurt. That was movement and and an action, correct?
Yeah,
that should
so I
be
think I'm done.
Yep. Hyrie, you are up.
Lovely. I feel like once again, Barry's just gonna be like, I am so sorry they didn't know what we were talking about. Only I can understand you. It's a whole. It's. I'm sorry. And then just like awkwardly, once again, attack. Hee hee ha ha. Hee hee ha ha. We're just gonna do this again, because that's fun.
All right. Go ahead and roll me 2 more, and I assume you're aiming at the sleek one since the other one is currently
Yep.
not available.
Correct.
All right. This one's a little bit more zippy than the last one. As it's recovering from that toll, it looks up as you blast 3 bolts of fire, but it's only able to dodge 2 of them as 2 bolts blast into the dirt, singeing the ground. You can smell burning foliage and like grass as it singes up and like kind of steams into the humid air. The one that does hit this, the little Omega guy, you watch as it's sort of like he gets hit right in the arm. The leg flips backwards as it's liar.
My bad.
Sorry.
Sorry.
My friends are ignorant.
Kinda. Yeah, I'm looking at my spells.
You got a nuke in there? You just carry around like... I don't know.
Define nuke.
Big boom.
The way I feel like I accidentally gave her an idea again, and I regret everything.
Alright. We're gonna
The lizard frying blast. I really, the way I wanted that to say frying pan.
Where the hell?
I'm a
There it is. Found it. Well.
So good. Give him the fire. Hit him with hot oil.
Start a grease fire and pour water on it.
Okay, sure. Burning hands.
Sonny! Oh. That's...
I will say, go ahead and re-add that. It must be a cantrip.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Go ahead and add yourself back in a spell slot there. Sorry.
Why is this? Ugh.
That was a good roll, though. I'm very sad.
It's fine.
Cantrip, you can also hit him with a weapon if you feel like that, too.
Oh yeah, I kind of forget that I have those.
Yeah, I mean, they exist, whether or not they're, like, overwhelmingly
You have
useful.
weapons. You have your fucking claws.
Oh, yeah, you got them.
Sure.
I watched you claw many a hoe in your day.
True. So true. Hi, I have a question really quick.
Sure.
Actually, no, never mind. I'm gonna save that for later.
No question. Got it.
Please hold.
Cheese me no likey.
How
But yes,
Representative will
potatoes
be
no.
right with
good
you.
do you think I would be at throwing a dagger at it?
You can
I have a
certainly
dagger.
try.
Cool, I'm gonna try.
You don't want
Go
to
ahead
just like
Go ahead and
stab
roll
it?
a
You're
roll
just gonna
attack
throw it?
as you normally would.
bling bling.
Like, hit the funny button.
Yeah, like hit the funny button.
I don't know what the hell that's doing on my screen, but sure.
All right. After you blast firebolts, its eyes are kind of adjusting for a half a moment, and you just huck a dagger at it. Like, willy-nilly, very little, if any, training. Hurl it like you see Liari do, and surprisingly, it does manage to stick in the arm coming down on the other side. So you blasted one with fire, and the other one just now has a blade sticking out as it's just... It screams
Learn
at
by
you.
doing. Osmosis. Hell yeah. Good job. Big proud. Actually, Liari's gonna say something like, nice throw.
Nice throw. All right, that'll do it.
Time to die. I'm ready.
Grimclaw's turn. Oh
be so
boy.
big. Yep.
Okay. It gets to go 20. And then another 20 right back to the same spot. All right. I will say, Pyrie, you are currently aimed at the little one. Same with Mads. The other two haven't yet to really like focus too hard on it. So Liari and Joe, you guys watch as the ground where that Grimclaw dug into burrows up, and you watch as a burrow goes in this direction about 20 feet out. You watch as it kind of curls backwards and goes faster through the same hole it just dug, bursting out right about here, right next to Mads, as it blasts out at breakneck speed, flying through the air, wildly slashing with all of its limbs and chomping with its mouth as it lands every creature that is next to the Alpha Grimclaw.
I did not sign up for this Free Willy. Nope. What the hell?
All right. What I need... Hang on. It should be applying this all at once and it's being done. No, that's not helpful. We've already rolled the damage. Fuck off. Okay. Oh, I see why it asked. Okay. Go ahead and give me either a strength or dexterity saving throw. You all get a choice. I'll need that from Mads, Liari, and Joe. Pyrie, you are just out of range. Oh no. Alright, it's DC 16. So Liari, you easily step out of the way. Joe manages to hop backwards. Liari, you do not have to move, but you are allowed to move 5 foot if you'd like.
Closer to Mads. I can't. Why can't I?
I don't know. I got you though. Don't worry about it. Okay.
I feel like Mads is gonna
On
die.
a successful save, creatures take only half the
on her
damage.
body.
Creatures take only half the damage and are not knocked prone. So Liari and Joe will take half damage on 26, which will be 13.
It just auto hits. There's no like.
There's no you only save. It's like a fireball. You save to take less.
Okay.
Mads,
Half damage.
you unfortunately did not meet the DC. Please take full damage, and you are knocked onto your back.
Okay. Well, I got 2 hit points and a dream.
That'll end the Alpha Grimclaw's turn as well. We are back to Joe.
Oh.
Joe, buddy, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What's your hang on, I need to look at something real quick. Okay. Alright, Joe is going to rush forward with his bonus action, doing a 5-foot step, and he is going to scream as he watches Mads get thrown to the side, and he's going to start swinging on this Grimclaw. Full send. So, Joe manages to make the connection for that first hit. Just doing 3 damage because he's a little guy. Good God. He manages to hit it. The second swing, however, the Grimclaw just kind of pushes the sword out of the way and growls at him. And that will bring us to Liari's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna lean over and pour this potion of healing down Mads' throat real quick.
As a point of interest, To drink your
Uh-huh.
own potion is a bonus action. To feed it to someone is a whole action.
That's fine.
Just so you're aware.
That's fine. That needs it.
All right.
Yay!
Uh,
It's okay.
Go ahead and hit the. You should be
I
able to
don't-
tap it.
I for real don't know where it is in my inventory here. I can only see it in my
D&D Beyond.
correct.
I see. Oh, I do. I
So
do
I
remember
don't-
giving that.
Yeah,
I
we all have
s-
one.
Yeah.
I have
Here you go.
one, but I don't know where to. Oh, thank you. I just
Problem solved.
that,
Everybody
I'm
has
guessing.
one now. Yep, you should hit the
there you
button.
go.
Mats, go ahead and take 6 points of healing.
There you go.
We got
Slightly-
8 hit points now.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm going to forego my movement to use an action to soul knife the funny. Haha.
The red one?
Yes, the red one, because
I
fuck this
assume.
guy.
The red one is looking real rough, guys.
Yep. I'll get him.
All right. Do you have a follow-up with that as well?
I can apply my sneak.
All
Because
right.
Joe's fine, right?
Yeah,
Joe
okay.
doesn't-
I'll count
Just,
Joe
like,
as
he
an
also made
adjacent.
it. Yeah.
Normally they need to be like a cross, but like, I don't care that much. I think it's cool. Speaking of
Do
cool,
they? It doesn't say that.
it's supposed to be. Oh, maybe new rules are different, but previous rule iterations are they have to be straight across from the creature you are targeting for flanking bonuses. Because you have to have advantage on it to get sneak attack, right? Yes. Oh.
You don't need
5
advantage
foot of
on
the
the attack
target.
if at least one of your allies is within
Interesting.
5 feet. Yeah, that's how we've been doing it the whole time.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
like,
yeah,
if there's
yeah.
anyone near it, I can be
I
way the fuck in the
know.
back and still
I-
sneak.
I keep getting confused
Yeah.
by the change in rules. It's my bad.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but like what you said
yeah,
sounded
yeah.
right, which is why I felt the need to reread again. 'cause I
No,
was like,
that's good. You're right. You are correct. Either way, I was gonna roll with it because fucking yeah, it's a cool moment. Anyway, how do you want to kill the big one?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So basically, I want to do the thing because it's so massive. I want to because I'm mad. I want to run at it like I was trying to run up that tree, and then I'm just gonna slice my blade around the head as I climb up it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you rush forward, climbing up atop of it as it struggles to maintain its composure and tries feebly to snap at you. You stab your blade all across the head, slicing around and basically severing all of the internal organs using your psychic blade. It leaves no marks on the actual skin, but you watch as it slumps down, breathes its final breath, and is dead.
Perfect. And then I'm not exactly sure if this counts
Okay.
but you know how I can use a bonus action to do the bonus soul knife if a soul knife has hit this turn? Does it have to be the same target? That's what I'm wondering.
Does it say it has to be?
That's where I'm
You know, for the time being, let's assume it's not. So go ahead and throw your bonus action throw at the other one. We can look that up later.
After attacking with a psychic blade on your turn, you can make a melee or ranged attack with the second one the same turn if you have a free hand to create it. Yeah.
Bitchin'.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hurl
so
that
I'm just
thing.
gonna whip around and throw it over here.
Fuck yeah.
Whip. It missed.
So
That's
as you're running across the top of the Alpha and it slumps, your throw goes just awry and it flies over the Omega's head.
Fair enough. I
But
was
it
almost
was a
cool.
solid
It's
effort.
fine.
All
right,
right, and
that's
I
all I
think that's
got.
everything, yeah? Okay.
Yep. That's all I got.
All right. The Omega, watching its mate be killed and watching its final breath leave its body, screeches horribly. It screams in the screech, "Oh, you're a traitor! Killer murderers!" As it attempts to run away. Actually, yeah, it's gonna just straight burrow. As it cuts into the ground, it starts throwing that dirt up into the air, hitting everything around it, and it starts to burrow away. You can't quite tell where it goes, but it seems to go underneath the thicket that is around you guys, and it's disappeared.
There's probably no way for me to search for that, right?
You guys can attempt to, but unless you have something that allows you to sense creatures that are burrowed or follow their tracks, which you could attempt to do with a survival check, it would be difficult for you to do so, especially considering that there is now a bramble around you, essentially.
Yeah, I'll try the survival. Do you want it flat or disadvantage?
Because there is a thicket, I was gonna say disadvantage, but
yeah, I rolled shit anyway. It's fine.
I would say unless you guys are Sag. Unless you guys are planning on continuing to chase it through the brambles, I'll say the combat is done.
Well, I can't see it, so.
Ooh. Boy, that stopped.
Yeah.
Hard stop. I don't have a fade on that.
I
Reach
would
my hand
like-
down to Mads to pick you up.
No, put me down.
You need to put you down.
I
I was
have
helping
a
you
plan.
stand up.
I have a
Oh,
plan.
okay, just kidding.
Oh?
I'm gonna
Swats
do
my
it,
hand away, I see.
and I'm gonna do it on all of us.
Oh, beautiful.
We do like that.
All right, up to 5
You
creatures
also
of
gain
choice.
you gain a small rest, right?
Oh, hot damn. That's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
You've been sitting on that one for a little while. I've been looking at that
I
one.
like that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the 10-minute spell. That's right. I remember this now.
I'm almost healed, thank you.
So yeah, takes 10 minutes. So yeah, you go ahead and take the benefits of a short rest along with 2d8 hit points, which would be that 12 there. So you may hit the short rest button as well as take that HP there. For all intents and purposes, I'm just going to give Joe his one last hit point because he's going to roll at least a 1. And he is short rested as well. So in the aftermath of
I think
this,
I did this wrong. Because nothing happened.
when you go into short rest, there's going to be a die, like a roll button on the right. Go ahead and select that, like hit the roll button.
Oh, I didn't do that part.
Yeah. So for a short rest, you
we
get
probably
one
all
hit
have to do
die.
that, huh?
Yeah, you get one hit die per short rest.
Oh.
And then you click
and then you'll also get the amount that was in the prayer of healing, which was 12.
Yippee! I am healthy.
How do I get the stuff from the prayer of healing though? Because I definitely did not get that. back.
You click the heart on
Yeah,
it.
click the heart.
I did, but it didn't do anything.
Try again.
I think it's not doing anything.
I don't know, manually add 12? I don't know.
You could manually add 12. As long as you have yourself selected and you hit the heart on there, it should work just fine.
That was the part I was missing.
Ah, there it is.
Oh.
I got you. I'm here. This is what I do.
Definitely did not have myself selected at all. Not even a little bit.
So, for intents and purposes, I will say your telepathic connection is severed for this particular run. When you arrived here, it was beginning to be sundown. At this point, the sun is completely down, though the sky is still lit a little bit in one direction. The forest trees sway around you in a breeze, and the humid fog clings to you and makes you feel constantly like you have a sheen of water on your skin as you take a moment and recoup from a very intense battle within this bramble that Pyrie has made.
Yep.
I was just gonna kind of go up to both of them and be like, well, that didn't go as planned.
What was the plan?
I was making a deal with him.
What were you saying?
Did you not? Well, I was making a deal so that way we could get off without having to fight or anyone die. Where I would reinforce their nest, and we would go and try and find them food for the night, and in exchange, they would let us all live. However, somebody attacked the main one.
Yeah, because
I couldn't
when
hear
a
anything.
giant monster is sniffing in your face, you wouldn't attack.
Can you guys talk to each other? Like, without talking?
Technically, sometimes we can. I can link our minds a little bit. I can only do 2 people and link them to myself. So we can have an internal dialogue, but I assure you, Joseph, there was none.
Well,
all I was told
radio
was to
silence.
not move.
Still, you didn't stay still.
We did stay still.
Did not.
Stay still? Why? But it was sniffing me. It was looking at us like it was gonna eat us.
He wasn't gonna eat you.
Well, it didn't look like that.
Yeah, you don't
He
know
was
that.
sniffing to see who was like dangerous.
Well,
And
we
who
showed
would be-
him and kicks it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we were dangerous.
Pyrie's gonna be pissed off now and just like point and look at Joe and just be like, "Don't touch
Joe.
it."
There you go. Wait.
Whoa.
Is he sassy?
He fucking unsheaths his sword and stabs it.
Yeah.
And how would you like it if they did the same thing to you when you were dead?
I think they would have just eaten me. So it's kind of the same.
Eating has a purpose. Stabbing it when it's already dead does not.
All right, so let's set up camp and have dinner then.
We can't eat this.
Why
Have you ever
not?
tried to eat a giant lizard before?
I don't know. I doubt it, but
What do you think it tastes like?
Chicken.
chicken.
Surely it's chicken.
Oh, we used to cook chickens up all the time on the farm.
Yeah, so let's just finish getting ourselves in a situation.
Pyrie just kind of looks at them and she's like, "We are not eating the lizard. We're not going to do anything to the lizard. We're going to leave the lizard. We're going to leave the
Since
lizard.
when?
Oh yes, leave the
We're gonna
lizard.
leave
So that way it's amazing.
lizard.
That can kill us. Yes.
Find something that is a fruit or a tree or a vegetable that you would like to eat or think is edible, and I will make it edible."
How snarky is Joe doing here? Nah,
Oh.
he's done. Okay.
It was a one and done. He had his moment of rebellion.
He did. Joe's gonna kind of wander a little bit away from the body and kind of find a spot to sit, and he's gonna start cleaning his equipment with all the gore and the blood off.
Yep. All right. Actually, though, now we do need to set up a camp and rest for the night, and we need to set up shifts for watch in case the mate comes back. We have stuff to do. Let's do the stuff so we can survive, and then we'll regroup.
Mads is gonna finally get up and just start searching for food.
Okay.
Something that might look edible.
Something other than giant lizard eye.
Yep.
For those of you doing a search for food, please roll a survival check.
Wow!
Whoa!
You find a 5-course meal,
God damn
freshly baked on the side, just for no fucking
Did we find
reason.
another lizard?
Uh,
Why do people want to eat the lizard?
I don't know.
Why don't you? That's crazy.
Out of curiosity, Pyre and Mads, are you both looking together or separately? This is the flavor thing. Really.
I don't know. Some part of me feels like I'd probably just follow Pyre and then maybe we'd be near each other.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Okay. Well, the reason that I ask is you both rolled really well, and I'll say, Mads, you're the first one to notice. There is actually a large, we'll call it like an elk-looking thing that seems to be only partially nibbled on. That's hidden up, it looks like where they were nesting up towards the top of the camp that is still within the bramble. So you have now found a source of meats that is not the lizard, as well as with the 23 Pyre, you would also know that many of the fruits on a lot of the palms are edible. So yeah, you're able to find as much food as you need for the evening.
Fantastic.
Yay!
Yay! So I'll say fire, cooking meat, gathering around, eating fruits and meats and things. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Do you guys leave the
Yep,
Grimclaw where it's at?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
While they're doing food, I would probably be on campfire and bedding duty. So
Yeah. So
Yep.
Liari sets
I
up
was
camp
good.
with some assistance from Joe, who stops his cleaning process to assist. And I will say-
set it up somewhere that is not near the body.
it's over that way.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I'll
I'll
look
say,
for best place. I don't know.
all in all, you managed to set up a campfire like around this area. It's far enough away that it's not a problem. The only entry and exit point is that small area there. As far as watches, let's resolve that, and then we'll probably go to break. So what's the watch rotation?
I almost died, so I'm going to bed. And I could
That's-
use the
Yep.
rest.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
and you take the longest to rest, so if you even get a shift, you should be somewhere like last.
Joe also volunteers for a shift.
Yeah, I don't mind going first. I don't really have much I need to recoup, and I slept, I think, the most recently because I took that. Well,
No,
no,
you
I
were-
didn't.
you were the
Actually,
last
I was
one
up
to
all
sleep.
night. I would like to sleep.
Yeah, no, Pyre can go first.
Alrighty. Honk shoe.
Pyre first. Presumably Joe would need to get the full 8 to rest, and
Yeah.
then he could be the last watch.
Yeah.
So 4 on Pyre, 4 on Liari, 4 on Joe, however long it is to break up camp, really.
Yep.
Okay. So, all of that is figured out. We will go ahead and do the rolls for that. Let's do them before we leave, and then we'll go to break. Because I just in case. Pyrie, you're up on watch first. Would you mind rolling me a perception? And is there anything you're doing during your watch, other than watching?
I feel like she would be like, I don't know, cutting up the rest of the meat and stuff if there's any leftovers. And like setting things aside.
Like prepping rations and such?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda is crazy, because oh no.
I have thoughts and stuff, but I'm not gonna say. So kinda.
Yeah.
So with the remainder of the elk-like creature, you are cutting it down into strips. And as you keep watch, nothing seems to make its way around. How do you feel about the Grimclaw being dead? You were talking to it, and you seemed like you kind of came to a deal, but then it got attacked and everything went down. What's Pyrie feeling about that situation?
Pyrie's kind of sad because she thought she could have a peaceful resolution for all parties and make it so that way they didn't kill giant creature.
Fair. Okay. Just wanted to check. So I'll say your watch goes off without a hitch. Nothing approaches. The brambles make it very clear-cut where something really can approach, honestly. I will say you go ahead and trade off with Liari, so you can get your long rest as well now. And Liari, will you go ahead and roll me a perception for your watch?
I see all.
You do see all. What are you doing during your shift, if anything?
I'm checking to see if Pyrie did anything to the body of the lizard and took anything.
Go ahead and roll nature. Or survival. Nature or survival.
I would prefer survival then.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that then. Well, that shit's wild, man.
Yeah,
it looks
funny.
just as if it has not been moved, but it's a big creature. I don't know. I feel like you might notice something, but nothing stands out. Did it always have that many spikes? Who knows?
Who knows? Okay, well then I'm trying to think. It would be really funny if I try to steal their panties in their sleep.
Oh my god.
The problem is I think we're still in a serious type of situation where she wouldn't, but maybe she would, so I kind of want to risk it for the biscuit. I don't know.
Who are you stealing this from?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
I'm going down the line stealing panties, bro.
Are you pulling it out of the bag or what? What are we doing?
Yeah. I would probably go for the dishonorable steal here just because I don't actually want to wake them up and ruin their resting time, so.
Alright. It'll be against their passive perception. Go ahead and make me a secret or a private. I guess if we're gonna be I guess if we're telling everybody about it, doesn't really matter. Go ahead and make a public sleight of hand with advantage because people are sleeping.
Just one.
Okay, that's unnecessary. Passive perception is not going to apply here. Air horn.
Christ.
This is unfair.
Yeah. Sleeping also technically reduces your passive perception, but like
I would hope
Yeah.
so.
Um,
Sleeping with their eyes open.
I'm
that's
interested because we'll do something else about that later. But out of curiosity, did you steal Joe's underwear?
creepy. Yeah.
Okay, just checking. He's got some
Yeah.
nice polka dot boxer shorts.
Aw,
Classic.
that's cute. I'm just gonna chuckle to myself and stow them away as I do,
Excellent.
and then just go back to being serious in my watch.
It also occurs to me, you guys don't technically need a third watchman because you have 2 members who only need 4 hours of meditation. So,
Correct.
technically speaking, you 2 being on watch makes Joe unnecessary.
Yep.
So, before we get to morning,
True.
we're going to go to break.
Yippee.
So, with that in mind, don't go anywhere, chat. We're going to be doing all sorts of more things. They got lots more to do in the jungle. They just don't know it.
Oh.
If you're
That's
interested
concerning.
in being a player in one of these campaigns and going through the stress of being in a combat with a giant Grimclaw, you can scan that QR code directly underneath me and sign up to be a player. And then Liari.
Yep. Do I
How's
want to
the-
roll now,
Yeah. Also,
Mr.
you-
DM?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I would like to roll to steal your panties.
You technically get this roll with advantage per Burton's inspiration that he asked for at the very beginning of the session.
Yippee. Fuck.
Shadge. It was a
Yeah,
good
I
attempt.
just hit that 20. Yeah, there was no way I hit another
It
one.
was good. It was a good attempt. Solid. All right. On that note, everybody, we will be back in about 10 or so minutes. I would say at the very latest, we'll be back at the 30-minute mark for the hour, but expect us back at probably the 25. We'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere.
One singular eye, but it's actually a
Yep.
brain cell.
Wow.
Sorry, I had to make sure I can count. And I'm like, I'm remembering
so
that correctly.
excited that was the line we went live on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'm
the
so
stream caught it.
so good.
Welcome back.
Like-
Anyways.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yippee, welcome
free-
back, chat. Hope you
Yeah,
had
and I have
Yippee.
big news. Huge
yeah.
and massive news, even.
huge.
For last
News?
night, while I was meditating in my resting state, and then I woke up and I really sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, I think I'm strong enough to connect my brain to 3 people plus me instead of 2 people plus me. And so I'm gonna do that from now on. And high table, what that means is when we leveled up to level 6, my proficiency went up to 3 instead of 2, and therefore I gained an extra person I can connect to, and I only just now read it. So there you go.
Yay!
Let's go for
Let's
fighting
go.
the evil lizard monster and leveling up.
I love that we just realized this now.
Yeah. Well, it technically would have been true for last session, but the thing is like it didn't tell me. You know how it doesn't highlight all the things that change when your stuff changes, so you have to go back and look. Yeah. But now I know.
Figure it out. Yeah.
The best of times.
So I went back and read my whispers just for funsies, and it says that I can do it to 3 people now instead of 2, and I was like, oh, that's new. But yeah,
bitchin'.
We love that though.
So the whole crew is in the brain now. Welcome to my brain. Share my eyeball.
Really is like sharing the eyeball. Anyways.
Yeah.
On that note.
See, it works on multiple levels. Not just the 3 of us normally, but like also in D&D.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
That was such a pain, yeah.
I have a whole reason that's a pain, yeah. We'll get to it. Hopefully this episode. We'll see. It's gonna be great.
Oh no.
It applies. Anyway.
I don't like how you say
back.
that, but alright.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a great break. Players, It is, at this point, seeing as you went to bed at, nightfall, I would say you're getting up fairly early in the morning. 6, 7 at the very latest. That's if you slept in. If you wanted to get in early or get up earlier than that, you can. But I would say the very latest you'd probably sleep in is like 6 or 7 a.m. just due to time frame wise. As the sun comes up, the light from the city of Silversong, which burned through the night, is kind of overtaken by the actual sunshine. And while you are deep in the forest, or in the jungle, I should say, the morning mist clings to the trees, the plants, and you, as you all kind of rouse yourself and prepare yourselves for the day. There are strips of meat from the animal last night that you all found. The Grimclaw seems to be, in theory, in the same position as when you left it. And Joe kind of is waiting to see what the group is deciding to do.
That's true. I would also like to see what the group wants to do because we are now in the forest. And we cut off our other route. The only way to go back is town. Everything else is thick jungle now.
No, only just a certain radiuses.
Yeah, out to 100 feet.
Yeah,
Is
so
well off the
it's
map.
it's a little bit bigger than this map. As far as the size goes, so you could walk around it. It won't take you terribly long. It'll take you 3 minutes tops to get out and around the brambles.
Oh yeah. Since we've all rested, we do long rest.
If you have not already done it, yeah, go ahead and do it. I don't think you actually did it, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
There you go. Long rested.
Yay! So we've been out there one day.
Y'all have been out here not even a full 24 hours yet.
Wow, I want to go back home.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh,
All right. Well, that was
actually,
easy.
as a point of interest, there are quite a number of branching trails leading into this jungle. Roll survival.
I survived once.
I was a survivor once.
You were the
fact-
producer
You
on
sure
that show.
were.
Look at you.
All right.
I won.
So Mads and Pyre, you guys could probably figure your way back. Liara, you're a bit turned around. It all looks the same out here.
Yeah, that checks
I didn't
out.
even roll for Joe. Let's see.
Wait, no, that's my other character. It's terrible.
Joe's fucking lost, guys.
He's so out of his element.
Y'all are his lifeline.
That is nothing new, honey. It's okay.
So anyway, what's going on, guys? You got the Grimclaw
Please
here?
system.
Y'all hanging out?
No,
Well,
we're leaving.
we should probably leave. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
we're
are you
leaving.
heading off to?
That's a good question. I feel like we can't just go back. Well, we could see how the town is doing. That is a option, but we still are wanted, and it's only been a couple hours.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
We can continue with our plan and going to the beach to try and escape.
I'm
Okay.
down with escape.
Or we can walk around and see if we can find something. Which I'm not super into, but
It is. Yeah, I was gonna say y'all got chomped up pretty hard yesterday.
it's
How
a
you
rough
feeling?
place to be small.
Yeah, and you want to keep walking around in here, huh?
Yeah, I really do. Walking's great.
You prefer
Um,
walking in here than taking your chances back in town.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd rather die to the hands of a big clawed lizard than the COC.
Then to deal with cock. God
Yep.
damn.
So you know when you
No
stick a
cock
bunch
for
of
us.
women in a forest and you ask if they would rather be in the forest with a
You're talking about me in
and
the
Halton
past
shows up. Anyway. All right, so you not the good point. Yeah, okay. Well, I call this may be a hot take here, but I think the forest is incredibly unwelcoming. The jungle here is incredibly unwelcoming, and we don't exactly have a solid plan to deal with that. So, bare minimum, aimlessly wandering is not it. For sure.
Agreed.
To be clear,
So-
there are a number of roads that lead deeper through or into the forest, as well as back to Silversong. You followed one such road to reach this general vicinity.
Yep.
So, that's something to mention. That is all.
Yeah. Well, basically, what my character's point they're making is like to have a goal in mind instead of just like a walking to walk, because we can walk. Like let's have a goal. That's what I'm trying to get across here.
I mean,
Everybody
I thought
roll
goal was. I thought goal was beach.
Beach. All right. Do you see a path that looks like it leads to beach?
Well, we haven't gone that far, so like.
I'm playing a character where I didn't see. I'm like not lost, but not confident in where I'm at right now. So I'm asking, do you see a road that leads to beach?
You could roll history and see if you can remember if you saw one.
I'm dumb. This is gonna go great.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
there's a lot of
know-
roads. You didn't see any beach, though. Not that you remember. It was nighttime, though, so it's hard to tell.
Hold on.
By the way, everybody roll me a perception roll.
Yippee.
I get a perception.
I know nothing, apparently.
Does
Yeah.
that mean that the mate is coming back?
Probably.
I
Lizard's
saw
back on the
nothing.
menus.
I saw nothing. We go again.
Mads,
Hmm.
you're listening to Liari and Pyrie talk out your remaining plan here. And you hear some shuffling quite a distance away, but all the sounds of the jungle are pretty calm this early in the morning. There's the occasional bird call. But you hear some shuffling down the way, like out of your bramble circle, like towards the actual pathways that were leading you to this point.
I'm gonna just like turn and look towards the sound, and then tell the group out loud.
Mhm.
There's a weird sound coming from that direction.
Alright, well, I'm gonna look. I would like to attempt to see what is making the sound, Mr. DM.
If you're trying to see what's making the sound, because there is a thicket around you, as well as you're in a very dense jungle, please roll
Alright.
perception with disadvantage.
Alright.
Can I do that too?
You sure can. Everybody
Oh.
can do that. Have at
Oh,
it.
it went from a
Oh.
yes to a hell no, brother.
Oh.
Wow. I might have to get Joe in on this. Hang on.
Come on,
Wait,
Pyre. Come on, Pyre. Disadvantage.
yeah, I don't remember buttons.
Okay, you got...
Unfucking
you can see
believable,
something.
dude.
No way.
Unfucking believable.
Please don't get a one.
That's
Please don't get a
amazing.
one.
Does that counter the disadvantage?
I mean,
Does he just-
no, but
No, but.
oh man, I was so
Alright,
excited for
Pyre.
that 20. Okay. I will say the remainder of the group cannot see shit through this because it's foggy, it's dense, there's brambles. But Pyre, you've lived your life in a very green place. You're kind of used to looking through trees, and you do manage to catch a glimpse of what looks to be maybe a person. It is hard to tell. But they seem to be wandering further along the path that you were taking last night.
Fun.
I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna link our minds first of all. I get a free one.
Throw that freebie out.
Mm,
Damn!
Oh, full 8 hours, baby. Let's
Nice.
go. Player notes.
Man, I really miss
Morning.
home. I wonder how Dad's doing.
oh, Jesus.
It's kind of... It's hard being out here. It's a little foggy. Did I clean my sword well enough?
Harry's gonna just automatically chime in and be like, Joe, we can hear you.
I'm gonna dip into the bushes. Like I want to stealth. I want to hide.
Joe Pants. Okay, you're hiding in the bush.
Yep.
Okay, I will say that you are fairly certain you are hidden in the bush. Also,
Yep,
Joe
and
is
then mentally,
freaking
I'm
out.
gonna explain to Joe. Okay, listen, Joe. I thought about it last night, and I think I can actually link all three of us or all four of us together. So you're in on the mental call now. Calm down. It is okay.
out loud. Joe's like, "So how do I talk to you guys?"
Just think
Honey,
of the
close
thought.
enough.
Oh,
Think
dear
it.
Lord.
It is head.
Perfect. Great job.
Oh, cool. Okay, this is great. I can tell you guys all about stuff now. I don't even have to talk out loud.
Yeah, but honey, there's a person coming.
Oh,
Do you want? Well, okay, we didn't see it, but I'm uncomfortable because something is there and I didn't see it. So redact that. There is something coming this way.
is it
I'm gonna hide.
that creature?
I don't know, honey. That's why I'm hiding. Notice how I'm hiding.
It's gonna run over by Pyre and hang out. Kind of get
Pyre's
behind
just gonna-
this tree.
Yeah, Pyre's just gonna like yoink him behind like a tree and try and like
I guess this
No,
is where the
does the
Grimflaw is
cartoon, like-
currently.
puts her hand on his head and just like smushes him down. Be like, down.
The way we are all so scattered, and this is so cursed.
Everybody roll stealth if you're trying to hide. They already did. Damn, Joe.
Yeah.
Nice.
You keep smushing Joe down, and he keeps popping his head over the Grimclaw's ass, trying to, like, look.
Wait, is it
There you go.
kicked up? Bring it back. Bring back that picture, Mr. DM. Are you actually looking for it? That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, kinda though.
I got stuff
Yeah,
hidden.
beefy
Not
thighs.
hidden,
Yeah,
handy.
chonky tail, beefy thighs. There's
Yeah,
cake
yeah.
somewhere.
They thick, man.
No. God damn. Anyway. Side quest. Sorry.
No, I understand.
As you guys are waiting there, do you just wait for whatever the sound is to either come or go?
Try and, like, I don't know, watch for it, question mark? Or, like, determine where it actually is?
Sure. Everybody roll perception again. Or Joe.
Nope. I'm unknowing.
All right. Oh, good. These are great. Pyrie and Mads.
Mm-hmm.
These are so not great. These are not balanced sounds, and it's bothering me. Okay, there we go. So Pyrie and Mads, you guys watch and listen this one singular pathway as you hear the same sound kind of make its way up. You hear this scooch, clunk. Scooch, clunk.
Scooch clunk. What
The
Scooch
fuck
clunk.
makes a scooch clunk sound?
So the scooch is gravel being dragged, and the clunk sounds like maybe wood hitting a rock sometimes. It's really hard to gauge, honestly. And as you wait, you eventually see an older man, slow as fuck, making his way up into this brambly bit.
Older man? Just.
That's madly concerning.
Well, I didn't see him, so I don't fucking know shit. But.
As he kind of steps around this corner, he sees this big dead Grimclaw, and he starts backing away very scaredly. And then I need to see a thing. What's he gonna do? Okay. He takes a hot second, and he steps forward, and he kind of looks around some bushes, and he sees that it's dead. What's your passive? Okay, your passive is shit, but you still see Joe. So, at this point, he's looking at the Grimclaw's body of Joe's head just...
Jesus.
Just like that with the. It's like the whistle, like. Literally like that.
And once again, Pyrie's
Yes.
just going to yoink his ass down.
Hello? Is someone there?
I would
Anybody
like
responding?
to reassess. I would like to reassess, Mr. DM, since that is the human talking. I've identified a human talking. I would like to
yeah,
think.
at this point, you can very
Yeah.
visibly see him poking out around the corner. I would say everybody is aware of it at this point.
Cool. So I'd like
And
to
I'd like-
do instead the what was the other one that we do? The insight one, just to gauge whether I think he's like threatening in any shape or form. Like I wanna size him up real quick.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, let's go with insight. I think that makes the most sense. Mads, you are welcome. Okay, I was gonna say, you're also welcome to do that. God damn, you guys.
Wow.
Joe's not rolling insight. I'm just rolling to see what Joe does. And Joe is smart enough to not just walk out into danger. Good job, Joe.
Oh, thank God, Joe.
Whatever.
Jesus Christ.
That being said, all three of you, he has a walking stick. It's not even like an actual quarterstaff. It's like a gnarled little stick that barely supports him. And that's probably what was making that clunk sound as he would place it on the ground and it would hit a stray rock or something. You can also see that one of his feet seemed to be a little shrunken, like it got hurt and never healed properly. He's also a bit ragged. Actually, here, let me just do this. Let me just do the thing.
Okay.
So he looks fairly defenseless overall. He's not, he's probably in his late 50s with a role like that. He just looks like a basic villager. He wears very tattered, threadbare clothing.
Alright, non-threatening NPC. I'm gonna come out of hiding.
Disintegrate. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Be like, hey old man, what are you doing all the way out here? It's not safe. Clearly.
No, it's not. Apologies for interrupting. I'm coming from Silversong. Excuse me. My name is Grot. Grot Moore. My village's crops aren't doing well, and I traveled all morning to Silversong to see if I could perhaps trade services or beg for food, but the gates are closed. They wouldn't let me in. I beg you, do you have anything to spare? My people need anything. Truly. He kind of looks a little bit at the Grimclaw body and kind of like eyeballs it.
I mean, we had leftovers, right? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna like mentally say to the gang, can we at least offer him some of that? Like,
Harry's just gonna like
This
pop
guy's
out
not
of
gonna
the
be doing
fucking
it.
bush and just like be like, I've got some stuff for you.
Oh, there's so many of you.
there sure is.
Nope.
Yeah.
He just doesn't even realize that you guys are pretty threatening overall, like as far as your garb it goes. He just doesn't even register for his brain.
It's okay.
Oh, wonderful. How much? As he kind of like almost drags his kind of gimpy foot towards you, like it drags on the ground. Oh, anything will help. I could bring it back for the little ones.
You don't have to give us anything.
Oh, that's good. I have little to give. You giving him anything in particular? Or are you just
Whatever the hell we had left over from last night.
yeah. So I'll say like a handful of, like not a handful, but a fairly good amount of meat. From
Yeah, meat and whatever the hell else
elf-like
we had
thing.
found.
And I would say assorted fruits and berries. This is a very lush spot here. Oh, this is wonderful. I would say you probably packed it up in a bag for him. Yeah.
Sure.
Presumably. I mean, you're not just gonna slap a bunch of slabs of meat
I don't
in his
know.
hand, right?
It's Pyrie, man.
That's fair.
I feel like it's on a big leaf and like folded.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
it'd be
that's
like
smart.
folded up in like a
Banana
leaf thing because we don't exactly have extra bags lying around at the moment, and Nor did anyone, I think, have the time to awkwardly make stuff.
Right. So you wrap it all up in a leaf, and you go to hand it
Leaves.
to him. He kind of like steadies himself and kind of puts his really flimsy walking stick like under one arm, and kind of like 3 legs stands up. And as you start to place the banana leaf in his hand, will you please roll me a perception check? Okay. I was really just checking for a nat 1, honestly. As you go to place this
Drop
banana
the
leaf
food.
filled with stuff in his hands, you don't let him take all the weight. And he starts to teeter anyway. This man has basically no muscle mass. And he's, I'm so sorry. Just give me a moment. I've been walking for a while. And he finds a nearby rock, kind of sits on it for a second.
Mentally, I'm gonna say to the gang, guys, I think we're gonna have to escort this man. He's practically a walking corpse out here as it is. Even if we were to give him the food, he would not be able to carry it, let alone get where he's trying to go.
It'll get us away from Silversong and potentially get us a boat. So,
Works for me.
We're commandeering this man's ship. Alright.
I'm gonna finally
Sure.
come out from hiding and just kind of stroll up to him.
Oh, another one! How many of you are there?
Who knows? It's a
Harry's
fun
just
little
gonna,
game,
like-
isn't it?
Gonna just whisper, Ciao.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys can hear my brain.
You can join us.
You
You
can
can
stop
walk.
hiding now.
As if he was ever hiding.
I saw that one already. Joe will kind of walk his way over. Like, oh, hey there, sir. How are you? And they start talking up. Oh, I'm great. Yeah, just tired. Yeah, that'll happen, when you get older. Yeah. No shit.
Oh my god. I can't.
Oh shit.
Oh, he introduced himself, right? So I can use his name, Grot.
Yep, Grotmore is his name.
Alright, Grot, how many people do you have? You said you have to bring back food for a bunch of people. Are they here? Do we need to go look? Did you leave them somewhere?
Oh, yes. They're in my village.
Where's your
they're-
village?
Which was where?
It's a bit north. Not quite on the coast, but nearby.
Alright.
Perhaps we could help you take some of this food to them.
Oh, truly. That would be so wonderful. I appreciate you so much. Anything that you could spare and bring would greatly help my village. I'm not sure if I introduced it earlier, but I am actually the village elder. I manage the village and the people, and, well, they're not doing well. Our crops have failed, and we've received no aid from Silversong or the local villages. I just want to feed my people. There's maybe 24 of us. It's a very small village. But I could lead you there.
Yes, I think that would work well.
That'd be great.
Excellent. He's gonna struggle, stands up finally, and Joe kind of gives him a hand. It's going to be a bit slow, and I apologize. I can only move so fast, you see.
Wait, this
Joseph,
is my
honey,
time
are
to
you-
shine.
Oh.
I heard
Okay.
whispering. I didn't understand the whispers. They were
It's
dissonant.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a fucking horse.
Okay. We cycle back around, chat. We bring it back.
God
Which
damn.
one?
That's so fucking good.
Horse time.
Speed or damage? Choose your Deoxys form.
All right. Riding horse goes faster. Draft horse can carry more.
I guess. Group, what do you think? Draft or other one?
I would go draft.
Carry or speed?
Yeah, I'd go draft.
Yeah, draft.
Okay, draft horse it is.
Pyrie becomes a Clydesdale.
Because you just need to carry an old man, and then I'd. Not me trying to feed you ideas, but you are Pyrie, so I didn't know if you were also going to try and take the lizard or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to carry, so.
We are not taking the lizard.
Interesting.
Oh, I thought we were
Leaving
taking the lizard.
be.
Well, I don't want the
Lizard
lizard. I don't want
stays.
you to have it, so.
Fair enough.
Anyways.
We'll leave it.
Anyways, haha, hee hee. I'm a horse.
Haha, I'm a horse. All right.
Of course.
Pyrie, you transform into a horse. I need to see a thing. It's not high.
I'm gonna have
Let's
to.
see.
I'm gonna have to old fashioned. Like I'm gonna have to like use my knot tying skills to make this man like some sort of harness for this horse, aren't I? Because
Yeah,
we never picked
probably.
up the saddle, right? Yeah.
No, you didn't. But you also wouldn't be carrying around a saddle necessarily either. Those are huge.
Please direct you towards the.
Oh, they're so
Discord.
heavy, dude.
I please direct you towards the Discord so you can understand the
Oh.
excitement that was in my voice.
I'm a stallion, baby.
Let me. Oh man, it's great. Hey God.
Well,
Can
since
I
you just
make this?
scared the shit out of our new Giga Random,
Oh wait, you know what? Wait, did I?
There you go, chat. Now you can see the image that was acclaimed, and it's fantastic.
Yep.
This is the mood that we're going for today,
So.
right now, in this moment.
You guys gather up all the supplies. I would say you are able to craft like a little way to keep him on there, and Joe walks along the side of Pyrie. I almost said the horse. On the side of Pyrie, making sure he stays upright. And you guys make your way northward, following the directions of Grotmore until you reach his village.
Yippee!
Yippee! The travel does take a couple of hours. Pyrie, you can be a draft horse for 3 hours now, per your level.
Fantastic.
So I will say it takes about 2 on the horse. For Grot, it would have been a whole day, easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, that's why he got up so early to get to the town. So anyway, you guys make your way towards the village. And as you arrive, it's a little bit more dystopian than I intended it to be, but you get the point.
Yeah, he said his people were starving. They look like they would be starving. Yep.
Based on that, yeah. All right. As you guys continue to follow the path, pushing through this dense jungle foliage, the tree line abruptly opens into a fairly large clearing. You see a smattering of ramshackle huts and ramshackle shacks, good God, my words, that stand in extreme disrepair, with thatched roofs and with large holes in them, and walls reinforced with whatever they can find. Many just have leaves over the holes. You see some individuals milling about, sitting on partially broken boxes or barrels. Others seem to be attempting to tend to small gardens with dead or dying crops. Will everybody please roll a perception?
Please. I would love to. Yes, sir. I'm back to having eyeballs. Let's go. Oh.
Horse. I'm too busy as horse.
Yeah, horse is busy just doing grot things.
Yeah, being a horse.
Yeah, being a good horse. You know, good horse.
You were an excellent horse. You didn't drop him once.
The best of horses.
So true. Didn't drop him.
Liari and Mads. Looking around this village, there's a very desperate air to the village. Like, it just clings. Like, there's a pall of despair that clings throughout the air in the area. You don't hear any friendly chatter. You don't hear children's laughter. You only hear, like, this quiet sorrow. And as you look around and look at all the villagers, they look just as, well, despaired as Grot himself. Malnourished, most seem to have difficulty even moving about. The few that can move at a similar speed to Grot himself. But as you walk in, the villagers start shambling towards you, which is about the best speed that they can get to. They start to make their way. They start to make their way over to you. Grot, you've come back. Did you find food? And you see some small, very malnourished children also kind of, I would say run up, but it's more like a speedy slow walk. And they look very hungrily up at Grot as he is sitting upon Pyrie. And Grot will look down at the children and say, yes, these wonderful people. They've brought us some food. But it's going to be a great day. It's almost a feast. Between this and Mother Hazel, there'll be so much. And the children kind of like do a weak little cheer, like, I'm very excited. I assume you guys will probably start handing out food, yeah.
Yeah, but also I'm gonna clue in. I'm so curious about the Mother Hazel.
Me too.
Me too. What's that?
You gonna ask?
Mads is gonna be very direct and just be like, Mother Hazel?
Oh, yes. She's a godsend. She always appears just as everything runs out, and we just have very little hope she'll bring bread and fruits and sometimes even a little meat. It's a treat for the children, you see. We call her Mother Hazel, and you'll see. She's bound to visit soon, maybe tonight or tomorrow. Very excited.
Where does she come from?
She lives further in the jungle. I don't quite know, but she always has a cart and a donkey. And she's so kind.
I'm gonna mentally just tell like the group like, this feels weird. This feels kind of like a curse.
Curse?
I don't know. This Mother Hazel sounds really nice.
I'm just gonna ask out loud to the old man, how does she know when to visit? You say she always visits you kind of last minute when all resources have been exhausted.
Oh, I'm not sure, but she comes probably every every moon or so. We do our best to provide for ourselves. We don't want to be freeloaders, you see, but sometimes it's difficult. With the land not growing like it used to. We've tried to get assistance from nearby villages and Silversong, but...
Is he still on my back?
It can be. I mean, at this point, I assume you guys are probably doing things while you're having this conversation. So whatever you want to do during it.
Did you want him off of your back?
I had a thought.
Like an
I think mentally,
unstrapped old man.
Pyrie mentally is going to be like, I kind of want to see what's wrong with the land and why it's not growing things, because that's weird considering where we came from.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Thanks, Dad.
Your brain is huge.
Oh my god, I just looked at the Fushi. It's so great.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that that's just a thing now. It brings me so much fucking joy. It's so good.
We now have 2 on retainer. We have Dog, and we have Hans. We're ready.
All right. I'll say during this conversation with Grot, unless you guys say otherwise, you'll have unloaded him, handed out some food. Many of the people are ravenously, greedily almost consuming any of the food. The meat, they are preparing a fire using some of the left, shoddy wood that's left over on some of these broken crates in order to cook it. But they are extremely excited. The children specifically are absolutely having the best day because they got fruit and they're gonna get some meat. It's a good day.
Skippy.
I think Liari would have been used to being in situations of being in stages of borderline starving, and therefore would be warning these people that is as hungry as they are, they shouldn't be eating too fast. They should slow down and just let it settle.
They do listen.
Okay.
And they slow down a bit and kind of take their time. Many of them at that start to realize they're very full and they stop eating altogether. And they've not eaten very much. Objectively, it's probably 100 calories worth of food and they have to stop.
Yeah. You guys can have more later. The food's not going anywhere. Don't worry about it.
There are many thank yous and thank you for bringing us food. Thank you for saving us. Thank you for helping Grot. Thank you, all that. I will also say some of the people are reaching out trying to you know how people will reach out and touch somebody who is their saving them or their savior kind of vibes.
Yeah.
There's a bit of that starting to happen. You can discourage that if you'd like.
Matt's is gonna cringe away from that.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. We're gonna make it very obvious with our body language that I don't want that.
If you cringe away or tell them not to, they back away and respect that. But they still continue to profusely thank everyone. Pyrie, you said you wanted to check the land? Please roll a survival or a nature.
Ooh.
Okay. That beats the DC. You take a few minutes and kind of meander about the town, looking at these small plots of gardens, the actual effort put into growing the plants is proper. They're doing all the planting procedures correctly. The actual land, however, is unusually barren, and it's strangely as if something is sapping vitality from the crops or the land around this area, because it does extend quite a little ways into the jungle around as well.
Would I be able to, like, tell if the land has been, like, cursed, quote unquote?
Are you? Well, no. With your particular skill set and upbringing, I will say that you could try to determine if something is externally wrong with a nature roll. It is a high DC, however. Just be aware.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
I have a +7 in that.
Yeah, you do.
So.
Yes. You, having used your like growing skills, you kind of check everything out with that keen eye that you grew up with in the forest with the people that raised you and the fruits that you grew to know so well. There is definitely some kind of external force taking away this land's ability to grow stuff, and at that, with a 26, whatever it is also seems to be sapping vitality from the land and its inhabitants. Why? You don't know.
Fun times. I'm gonna mentally relay this to the lovely group and be like, hey, this isn't natural. This, like, the people are trying, but, like, this is not something they can do anything about. No amount of gardening skills is gonna fix this.
Do you know if there's any way to, like, cleanse the area or cut off whatever's getting to them? Do we need to relocate them?
It's on the... Seems like the people and the land, so I don't know. Probably have to stop whatever's making it sappy.
That's about all you can really garner, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Grot.
Yeah.
When Mother Hazel comes to visit, does she do anything while she's here? Like, any magic, grant any blessings, or leave anything behind?
No.
For you guys to use?
Well, she brings food. It's always lovely breads and vegetables and meat sometimes. And she'll bring a big wagon full, and we try to make it last. We do, but it always goes so quickly. But no, she brings the food and she speaks to each of us, and we know she really cares about the village, and she does everything she can to help us.
How long has Mother Hazel been coming?
Oh, gosh. I can't remember. It must be quite some time.
Was there ever a time where there was things growing here?
Oh, yes. We used to have quite the gardens. We'd have competitions even to decide who had the largest back when I was younger. Like largest, squashes or fruits. It's been quite some time since we've been able to get something to grow like that.
And when did it start exactly? The not being able to grow?
I'm not sure. Perhaps. Let's see if we can remember. Alas, I can't quite remember. At least a few months. It's very strange. It seems like it happened so suddenly.
And nothing strange happened, like a cause and effect. No, nothing weird. No weird people. No weird monsters. No weird plants.
Roll an insight on this as well, please. No. There's nothing strange, I don't think. It started to happen, and then... Oh, he got so hungry. I went for assistance, but no one could spare any, and then one day, Mother Hazel just came, and she brought us so much food, and she saw what happened, and she's made it a point to come back every so often ever since to help. With your guys' insights, he is being incredibly sincere.
I'd quite like to meet this Hazel.
Oh, yes. I would love that. She's such a wonderful person. I assume she should come soon. Perhaps tonight. Maybe. We appreciate you all so much. Did you perhaps need lodgings? We could find one of the empty houses and clean it and prepare it for you. Of course.
I don't know if we would want to put you out like that. Surely we can, we're prepared to kind of deal with stuff of this nature, but we'll stick around for sure.
Yeah, it's no trouble at all. It's actually my son's house. He left, you see.
He left?
Yes.
Why did he leave?
I don't know. I guess it was just too difficult to stay, and I hope he's well, but I'm not sure what happened to him.
Where did he go?
Who is your son, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, his name was Keo.
I swear to God, if he said Joseph, I was gonna lose my mind.
Oh, that'd be fucking great.
I was waiting for it.
I was like, Keo?
Yes, his name was Keo.
You must miss him very much.
Oh, ever so much. I try not to relive his leaving. He left in the middle of the night, but it still hurts me, and sometimes I'll relay that and talk about it. It's very nice to have Mother Hazel here. She listens to all my qualms and issues, and she understands how difficult it is to keep this village running.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am quite tired from our journey. I do think I'll probably head off to make camp soon.
Oh yes. Would you like? Let me get. And he begins to make his way towards one of the nearby houses. It's slightly larger than some of the other ones. Probably at some point it was a status symbol. But for now it's quite in disrepair. He starts making his way over. He says, Come! We'll prepare this one. And he calls over some of the other villagers, and they all kind of very slowly make their way in and start cleaning it up. Very much they're doing it whether you like it or not, but you don't have to stay there kind of deal.
I was gonna say
so deeply.
Because I will say what I'm thinking is if the land and also they are getting sapped, I don't know if it's safe to stay within whatever radius. That's kind of why. So like mentally, Liari will like discuss that, but outside of that, Mr. DM, is there a way for me to tell whether or not it is safe to stay inside this house that they're preparing right now?
Is anybody proficient in Arcana?
Oh, fuck no, that's not me, buddy.
How do I find that out?
You'll open up your character sheet, and if you have a check mark next to Arcana, then you are proficient in it.
Oh,
No,
that ain't me.
not me.
Then, unfortunately, y'all have no way to determine whether it's safe or not.
Cool.
Rip.
Can I detect magic on the house?
Sure.
I never use it, so may as well. Here's my one.
That's
Can I
one a
just
day,
simply-
yeah?
Yeah.
Very nice. 30 feet.
Yeah, I would
That's a
center
lot
it
of
on the
feet.
house, but I have nowhere to put it. So.
Right. Well, it lasts for 10 minutes, so you could even go on a walk around the village if you'd like, if that would...
Oh, and center it on me?
Yeah, well, it's centered on you specifically, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sick. Let's go. Yeah, I'll walk around as much as I can then and take a look.
Okay. So you make your way around the village. I'll say for the next little bit, that's what you're doing. During that
Yeah.
time, other players, I would say there's not a whole lot to clean in this house, and they're probably getting done about now. Is there anything in particular you'd like to do?
Mads would like to pray to the goddess.
Roll 100. Okay. With a 43, you feel your connection to the goddess. It feels strained. But you pray as normal, and you can't discern anything further, unfortunately.
Okay. We're clutching our flower like we're clutching pearls, and we're gonna walk into the house.
All right.
That cursed ass house.
I don't like it, but we're doing it.
You do anything particular, Pyrie?
Clip clop.
Clip clop.
Simply.
Clip clop.
Yeah, clip clop.
Are you
clop.
going in the
You're
house
not
as a
clip-clop
horse?
in the house. It will fall down.
Peter, the horse is here. Sorry.
Peter,
I had to.
the horse is here.
It's so fucking spot on, honestly.
At this point, I think Pyrie would
Yeah.
unhorsify themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't break down the dilapidated house. Thank you.
So I'd say then the party makes their way into the house. Liari, you take a little bit longer as you spend the next 10 minutes wandering along the entirety of the village. It's not a big village, so you're able to cover the entire thing during your 10 minutes. There is not a
Yeah.
single magical item that you do not have in the party in this village. Item, aura, nothing. There's nothing detectable.
And yet this place is getting sucked off. Interesting. Fair enough. Well, I will relay that mentally to the group that at least there is no, like, direct magical things or auras in the area, so that's a plus, I guess. I don't know.
With that in mind,
I'll
guys,
go back and join him in the house.
do you guys, I imagine you're hanging out in the village until, you heard it right, Oni.
Hmm?
This place is getting what? He heard it right.
Yeah.
Get drained.
I assume you guys are hanging out until whenever something else happens then?
Specifically, I would like to find almost like a sniper perch to hang out in where I have good visibility of comings and goings, but people might not see me very well.
Given you have
And
a
I will
ton
just
of
chill.
time, I would
Yeah.
say you're fairly easily able to find a perch on one of the either buildings or large trees that are dying, which is stable enough for you to hang out on.
Oh, good.
The people, while they do pay attention to you guys, you are very quick and easily able to hide from them. Their reaction speeds are slow. Their motor functions are less than a normal person. It's like everything takes them an extra bit of effort in order to do anything. So you're hanging out in the sniper perch.
Yep,
everybody
and I'll
else
just be
doing?
listening. I'll try and catch the tea.
Okay.
Just in case.
Perception.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing? Oh, okay.
And then, what's everybody else doing?
Mads is probably, is creeped out. I feel like they either are not going to sleep or it's going to be like very restless.
Well, you did just sleep. It only took you till like noon to get here.
True. Oh, then we're just going to be up and kind of wired. And like,
Okay.
Stress.
Unless
just cautious.
Unless you guys got other stuff you're doing, I'll push time forward to the next event. By the way, that perception, the only thing you can hear, Liari, is people are excited about you guys coming with food and the fact that Mother Hazel might be coming with food today or tomorrow, maybe. It's a very exciting thing. That's 2 sets of food at once, and that's unheard of here.
How sad.
Isn't it?
Other than that, I'll probably continue to have a sort of mental conversation with the group as far as like
I have a thing I would like to do.
checking in if I hear anything and relaying the information, and I don't know, maybe just talking about like plans for when Mother Hazel gets here, because obviously I'm taking the lookout position, but I don't know. What is Pyrie doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Pyrie? What's your plan?
Ritual cast. Detect poison and disease.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because there's no magic. Show. Yeah, I don't know. Poison and disease.
That's very smart. I have to look at the thing.
Okay.
It does simply say contagion, so contagion is interesting.
It's kind of poison, creature, or contagion in each case. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you ritual cast to detect poison and disease. But even though you are looking all around, you are unable to discern any disease outside of like a cold that one of the villagers has. It's not anything outstanding or alarming. It's a very normal thing, and you wouldn't be put off by it. It's also not a focus.
In ye olden times, fuck yeah, I would.
Oh,
Get the
ye
hell
olden
away from
times,
me.
you're gonna die from fucking But no, there's nothing that catches your eye. There's nothing that would be like specifically plot point.
Cool, fantastic. In the meantime, then after that, because this is also a ritual cast that I can do, so that way it doesn't eat anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna simply just cast the lovely ritual of speak with animals, so that way I can hear the funny little chatter amongst the little tiny creatures.
Hey-ho. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be like, there's something
If-
here. There's at least like vermin.
If there
here.
are creatures nearby, because considering the fact that there's no food or things around, there's a really good chance that there's no creatures. But still, trying.
Are insects not creatures?
Insects do not count as creatures, I don't
No.
think, for as far as that spell goes.
Ooh.
Because
I
it
don't think
speaks with
so.
animals, not creatures. Or insects,
Well,
is what I
wait.
mean.
Hold on.
It has
mean,
to
technically
be
it's-
considered a beast.
Yeah, or just general animal.
hmm So I would not count insects towards that.
Damn.
Anyways,
So anyway,
after casting that, can I roll like a perception for, I don't know, listening to shit? See if I can hear creatures?
actually, there are no creatures in the vicinity. It's complete silence. Not a
That's
single
creepy. I'm gonna read
creature.
that to the group. There's no nothing. I can't even talk to the friggin' plants.
The land is dying. So the animals had the right idea and fucked off. These people are probably gonna need to fuck off. But we'll see. We'll see what's up with this Mother Hazel and what kind of sus she's bringing to the table.
High table, you guys did some great checks. I'm super proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
So-
big and huge.
As you
Gamers.
guys hang around the village, just kind of taking a break from your escape and your crazy battle that you had earlier.
Mhm.
You wait and the sun goes down, and then as evening settles, you kind of hear a clattering, creaking against very rough ground out towards one of the main paths leading into the village from deeper into the jungle. Liari, I will say you're the first to notice this, being as you are perched.
Yeah.
You see a rickety cart that's drawn by a disheveled donkey, which trundles into view, and at the reins sits an elderly woman with a bent back who's wrapped in a faded shawl. The villagers all throughout the actual village, they cry out, "Mother Hazel! Mother Hazel!" and start to try and make their way towards her as she pulls towards the center of the village. At this point, the rest of the party would be aware of her arrival. I did not leave you time to do anything, Liari, in case you wanted to do something before she got there, but if you'd like to, we can retcon that.
Other than notice her, not particularly. I would like to stay hidden from her, but I don't think she's looking for me. So
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Listening in. I mean, I want to size her up.
Sure. You'd probably be
yeah.
able to size her up to a certain extent from there. Like,
Yeah, I
center of
kinda
town, watching her.
Yeah, I want to
Nice.
suss her vibe. Does she pass the vibe check? I'm guessing not. But
Because you're not talking to her and you are hiding.
how is she interacting with the people? What's that body language telling
Okay.
me?
I can give you how she's interacting with people.
Yeah.
If you want to try and determine her like intentions, I guess. Nah, we'll leave it there. It's fine. So, rest of the party, are you guys stepping out of the house to kind of go and see this Mother Hazel?
I'm gonna check on Joe. How's Joe doing?
Joe was sleeping. He just woke up.
He took a nappy. Aw, sweet boy.
He's gonna make his way outside, I think. Oh, hey,
Is he
Mother-
looking any worse for wear now that he's slept inside the doom zone?
I don't think you're close enough.
Mentally,
to
I'm
really
gonna ask
gauge
how you
yet.
feeling.
Oh.
Yeah. Joe, how you feeling?
Oh, I feel
weird?
great.
Yeah, no weirdness?
Well, I mean, I'm talking to you in my head, so kind of a little.
You're right. That's fine.
He's fine.
I'm gonna go meet Mother Hazel. She sounds really nice, and he's gonna make his way.
All right, bud, get in there.
Out of the house. So, the woman, Mother Hazel, hops out of the wagon, like the little seating portion of the wagon, with a surprising amount of agility for someone her age, and begins distributing baskets of fresh bread, bundles of green herbs and vegetables, and a very weak but excited cheer rises up from the crowd who gather around her. With your roll there, Liari, Mother Hazel is a very frail-looking and sweet-natured elderly woman. Oh, I can give you a picture now. Hang on.
Buh. Why do they always look scary as fuck? Even if she is nice, I would want to fucking shoot that first and ask later. What the hell?
She is a frail-looking and sweet-natured old lady with a stout build who stands hunched at about 4 feet tall, wears a gray shawl over her shoulders. You can see wisps of thin silver hair which frown a rounded face, adorned with faint smile lines. She moves with a surprising amount of ease for someone of her apparent age. Clutches a well-worn walking stick with some dangling polished stones on it. When she speaks, her voice is gentle and grandmotherly, and she smiles at everyone around her, and it puts them all at ease. Hear from your perch, and I would say the rest of the party could easily hear, being basically the wagon is outside your house, so, and Joe went outside. And you hear, bless you, dears. I've brought bread and some vegetable for stews. Hopefully it's enough to tide you over. Oh, a new face, as Joe kind of makes his way over. Oh, hi. Yeah. I'm Joe. Oh, that's wonderful. You can call me Mother Hazel. Oh, of course, yeah. Do you need help? Joe starts to help unload the cart. Liari. Actually, that was an insight. Okay, yeah, well. So where are you guys all at currently? Give me the lowdown. What's everybody doing right now? While the cart's being unloaded.
Can I also perceive? Can I like check the cart? Check the? I don't know. I'm trying to like see how I'm feeling about her in general, but I kind of want to perception check the cart mostly.
Yeah, he would have been following behind Joe. Make sure he doesn't touch anything he's not supposed to again.
Very fair. How about you, Mads?
I'm probably behind them, but trying to like watch everything.
Okay. The three of you give me a perception roll. All right. Okay. So as Mother Hazel introduces herself to Joe, and Joe begins helping, she gets excited seeing Pyrie come out, and then Mads come out and say, "Oh, wonderful! Even more! Hello there, dearies." She starts kind of like doing that old lady wobble, kind of in your direction to go and say hello. As she gets close, she begins to kind of hold her hands out. Says, "Oh, travelers, you look weary. Perhaps you'd like some food or to share a meal. I have plenty."
Mentally, I'm gonna say maybe don't let her touch you.
Mads is gonna no touchy.
Mads, you back
Pyrie's-
away.
The way that's like
gonna
not even
eventually
out of
say-
your character.
Don't eat any of the food that she offers.
We just ate, actually. Although I appreciate the offer.
God.
Lots of malice.
I was
Joe
gonna
in his-
awkwardly hold onto the bottom of Joe's armor or shirt, so that way even if he tries to go forward, she just tugs him back, child leash style.
Well, he was assisting with the cart too.
Mm-hmm. And she just kind of.
Holds him back.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Stranger
Okay.
danger.
All right. I like that plan. It's nice. Joe was just about to eat some of the bread that looks absolutely stunning. And he gets a little disappointed when you pull him away, but he doesn't say anything.
Perry's gonna reiterate mentally, don't eat anything.
But it looks so
She
good.
offers you. But we don't know what's causing the stuff. It could be the food.
We don't know if she wants to hurt us.
She's such a nice lady.
Nice people can be deceiving.
And so was your former boss.
Hang on,
Think
wait,
of
he's
all the
got to
nice
put it together.
people.
Nope, he didn't put it together. All right.
Oh God, Jesus.
All right. I won't eat the food. So, to re-ask, because my brain didn't comprehend it. Mads is not getting touched. Pyrie, she's reaching out to kind of give you that old lady palm up and then palm atop your hand as it palms her hand. You know that.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
Oh.
I didn't realize she was trying to touch me.
Yeah. That's all right. No worries, I understand. But if you'd like some food, you're welcome to it. You look like you're a bit weary. Oh. Mads.
Do we, or is she just saying some shit? Do we look weary?
Do you look weary?
I don't think so. Not after we just rested and shit.
Hey, Mads, you're the only
If we
person
look weary, that's
who
problematic.
notices this.
I'd like to leave.
Oh,
But when Mother Hazel made her way towards you guys, the donkey seemed to get really skittish and started braying.
Pyrie, if you're gonna talk to an animal, I think now is the time.
So true. I would have been able to hear it if it was trying to say something. Because I cast the thing.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
The
Or wait,
ritual
no.
casting
Ritual
lasts for 10
casting
minutes.
takes 10 minutes. How long
Takes
does
10
it
minutes.
last?
Well, that's the thing. It's the ritual casting thing doesn't have a
It does
time limit
not
on it.
Time. Usually these are
I think it's until long rest.
What is your normal spell last? That's going to be my question.
The spell is the same exact thing.
That is so unhelpful. Oh, there it is. You gotta open it up. Duration is 10 minutes for the spell, which will be the same for the ritual cast. You can ritual cast
Or
for Speak with Animals. If you open up the first level spell rather than the ritual one, and then edit it, it gives you the duration, which is a 10-minute duration. So, in this
duration
particular,
is blank on my thing.
on the actual spell, not the ritual, but the spell itself.
I'm on the spell itself. Speak with animals. Duration is blank. There is no duration. The last time we did this, because I
That's
had the
weird.
rats and stuff, it was until I rested or whatever.
I'm gonna say, or I'm gonna put what I can see in here. But I'll say, having Speak with Animals for an entire day would be pretty high level stuff. So I wouldn't want to allow that necessarily, unless you were an extremely high level or had an item that would allow you to do so. However, because this is going to be an extended visit, you would have time to ritual cast Speak with Animals to do so. It would just take 10 minutes from now.
I think that's the consensus I'm seeing during Googling as well, is like the only thing the ritual does is it takes 10 minutes to cast, but then you have the spell active for 10 minutes still as per base spell. I think that's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sound feasible?
Sure.
Sweet. Okay. So, 10-minute timer. So I'll say for the next minute or two, like for the next 10 minutes, you're ritual casting it so you can speak with the donkey. During the time frame that you are ritual casting, actually, also speaking of ritual casting, are you casting it where you're standing next to all the people and Grot and Mother Hazel, or are you going somewhere private to cast?
I'd probably like step aside.
Okay.
I want to be immediately like seen, but also, you know.
Yeah. I got you. So step to the side, ritual cast.
Yeah.
Mads, you notice the braying donkey. Mother Hazel has kind of turned over to Joe. He says, will you help me, dear? There's a little bit more in the wagon. And kind of makes her little shuffly way back over and continues to unload. And this goes on for a bit of time as well. So if there's anything anybody wants to do while she's unloading the wagon, you can say so.
I want to perceive the party to see if we look weary, because I still don't know why she would fucking say that. Do we look weary?
Roll insight on the party.
Oh, insight. Oh, we're dying.
Good God. What is your plus on that shit?
Oh my god.
10.
Damn.
Jeez.
9.
Yeah, plus 9. Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell, you guys don't look weary or act weary. I mean, you guys had a big night and everything, but you guys slept well, and you don't feel any different.
For the sake of transparency, I have acrobatics, insight, sleight of hand, and stealth mastered. It's not even proficient anymore. It's that double checkpoint, baby. I'm like, I'm out here. I'm in here. I'm out here.
You're hidden away.
I'd like to look around at the villagers and like see how they're reacting to all this and like if they're changing at all. Like,
ooh, interesting. Insight or perception, your choice.
I'm killing it on my rolls today.
Bruh.
Good shit.
Mads, as you look around, all of the villagers seem ecstatic, like overwhelmingly so, about the food and their eating. Mother Hazel has started walking around and taking the hand of each individual villager, talking to them. I'll say from your position, and Liari, because you asked about it quite a bit ago, and I hadn't gotten to it yet. You guys can overhear bits and pieces of these conversations with the villagers. They're not being overwhelmingly quiet about it, but they're not like yelling. But the villagers are telling Mother Hazel all about their woes, and the crops aren't growing and everything is really difficult, but like, you're so wonderful for bringing us this food, and what would we do without you? And I just wish things were easier. Things along those. And she goes to each villager, and it's a very similar conversation.
Does she touch every single one of them?
She touches every single one of them.
Does she comment that they look weary?
Yeah, I would say that probably comes up a little bit, but it wasn't aimed the same way.
Okay.
I will also say, she makes her way around the villages. She talks to each one, and with the 25 insight, and I know you got a really high perception roll, she also makes her way like up to work areas and gardens and houses and kind of goes over damages and looks at the garden and kind of just talks to everybody and tries to, like, based on those roles, she's giving gardening advice and showing them, like, where on the plant they should try and do better in, like, planting and soil and all that shit. Just gardening advice in general. Pyrie, time is up. You can talk to the donkey now.
Sweet, I can talk to the donkey. Donkey!
Donkey! So while Liari and Mads is watching Mother Hazel wander about, the donkey has berate on and off anytime it sees one of your party. And as you finish your incantation and speak with animals, becomes active. It goes from a to help me. She's a witch.
Oh no shit, brother. That's crazy.
Well, shit. Fire's just gonna be like, in like the funny little brain thingy. I think the donkey's a person.
No, that's
It's a
silly.
group.
Wait, what?
He's a donkey. Look at him. He's so cute.
What are you
He's
talking-
screaming for help
Like,
and
in the
calling
way-
her a witch.
Like
he's definitely not an actual donkey.
Like in the way that you're technically a person, but you're also a cat, dog, and horse type?
Yes, but unwillingly for this person.
Okay, what else?
I don't know. Let me go finish talking. Hello.
Oh my god, you can understand me.
I can. We should probably make this snappy though. What? Why? What's happening?
She's a witch, and she turned me into a donkey, and she
And-
forces me to bring all this. It's not food. It's not real food. It's just people. It's things that's disguised to look like food.
Well, that's terrifying. And your name is?
My name is Kyo. Or Kyo.
Oh, that explains some things.
God.
Okay, we're gonna help.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Anything important to her that we need to know about? That we need to take away? Go.
She's a witch, and you can't hurt her here. That's been tried. You
What do
have
you mean
to
here?
you have to kill her in her hut.
Which direction is her hut?
She'll ask you to come to the hut. It's how she traps people. Go to the hut, and then you can stop her there. I know that there's magic, but you'll have to find it on your own. I don't know how, but that's the only way you can kill her.
Fantastic! I have a terrible idea.
Is that to me or is
Oh,
that to
mother-
the group?
That's to the group.
Okay.
That's to the group in my head, and then Pyrie just kind of turns around and goes, "Oh, Mother Hazel!"
Okay, sorry. I was loving the fact that somebody caught on to the Kyo bit.
That's what.
No actual shit. That is literally how I chose their name.
Amazing.
Legitimately.
I didn't even make that connection. I simply was just like, because it's the way you're giving it, the accent was giving the animated movie Pinocchio, like the original one. And,
Yeah.
like I was
With the
sitting,
donkey people. What's
like,
up, Coffee?
Yeah, the way you're like breathing and talking, and I just viscerally got sent back to childhood, and then now we're here. Holy
Welcome
shit.
back.
Hi, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. You've been missing my excellent donkey reenactment. It's pretty fantastic.
So true.
I like to think. I don't know. My players haven't necessarily told me, but
It's pretty fantastic. But also, I was a stallion, so you know.
that's true. We've had a stallion, we've had an old man, we've had an old lady, we've had a talking donkey. It's been a good night. How was your guys' stream?
For real.
We're gonna, let me.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna continue
the sauce
answering.
in this story.
Dark Souls is trying. Well, I hope you got a little bit further. Raiders, welcome in. Grab a snack, grab a drink. I want to dive back in, but I'll keep typing to you. Thanks for coming by. Also, we'll do a shout out for coffee. Somebody. Or I'll
Surely
do,
there's a
'cause-
mod here.
Nah, there's no
Destiny.
mods. I got it. Okay. Sorry. Pyre, you were gonna do something stupid.
Oh.
Yes, because after talking to Donkey Kyo Man, Pyre is also relaying this stuff to the group via the lovely mind screamy place. But she's just gonna kind of like twirl her head or like twirl around and be like her, you know, annoyingly cheery self.
Oh god.
When she gets overly excited about something and be like, oh my god, Mother Hazel, I have such a great idea. We can totally help you bring all like so much more food to everybody because there's so many more of us. And you know what? We're pretty strong. So I think we can help. Do you want to take us to your hut so we can help bring more stuff back? I think that would be great.
Oh. Yeah. Of course. Yes, I would love to have you come out to my hut. It's not
Because we really want to help, and we're just like so excited because you know our friend here really helped us in a tight spot, and we think we'd be really helpful.
I would love that. Perhaps actually, why don't you all come tomorrow morning? I got to tidy the place up a bit, of course.
Sure. Can you tell us? We're not really familiar with this area. Can you tell us which direction, and we'll come by in the morning.
Oh yes, absolutely. And she's going to kind of point in a particular direction, but instead, she also kind of reaches into her pocket and pulls out what looks to be like a really basic flat stone. And she tries to hand it over to you.
Oh, this is a shiny rock. This is a cool rock. Ooh, it's flat. You know what? This would be really good for skipping.
Oh
And
no!
Pyre's gonna
Don't skip that
look like
rock.
she's about to eat this thing.
I only give this to trusted guests that are coming by. It's to help you find the hut. It will point you in the direction you need to go.
Ooh, kind of like a compass. What's it gonna do? Does it like float, or does it like? What does it do?
Well, as soon as it will lead you straight there, you just look at it and concentrate. Go ahead. Concentrate. You'll see it.
Pyre's just gonna kind of like stare at the rock
Roll
and
an
just, like, hold
Arcana
it.
for me.
and
you're-
like hold it up to her face.
If you're trying to use it, roll Arcana.
She's not going to try and use it. She's fully just pretending to just, and is just straight out staring at the rock.
Ah,